Good evening, folks. First and foremost, how's it going? Welcome to another Saturday Fox Live with your host, me, Cliff. Good evening, Colin. Good evening, Deb. Deb is the first, which is a shock because it's usually always Grace, but every week I'm always surprised to who pops in first. It's always interesting to see. I'm just about on time with this live, dealing with weather issues. It's currently leaking in my house, and we still can't figure out why. Wrong button. Let's not do that one. I don't need to broadcast that one on here. Oh, man. Holy crapola. YouTube actually posted me. Actually found myself really quick. Good evening, Grace. And we got Blake with the usual Saturday greeting, which is awesome. It feels like a Saturday. Proper Saturday. As long as I get the fiddleminger. Well, I appreciate the alarm set there, Deb. Muchachos apreciado. I am weird today. I don't have to work in the morning, which is odd. Boss is on vacation, schedule's all weird, birthday, and blah, blah, blah. So, closing manager's opening in the morning. Let's hope he doesn't fuck me over. Because, truth be told, the guy's an idiot half the time, so don't know what's going to happen. I just ran over a rock. Good evening, Miss Molly. How are you? Hope you guys are having current better weather than I am. It was, I have expected it to rain today. And yeah, I got a good amount of it. Sorry for the vibrating whacking my table over here. I don't have a solid table. I'm on a card table, so yeah. So I may or may not be checking the weather here and there, back and forth for the next 45 minutes to an hour. Good evening, Jason. I have not had a chance to watch the video yet. I have been here just kind of mentally unthinking. Ooh, so no bad weather for Jason and Molly. That's nice. Hopefully, I can send some of my weather down your way. Just kidding. You guys have had enough rain over the season. Yeah, I'm getting a good amount of rain over here. Still got to figure out why the roof is leaking where the exhaust manifold is for the water heater. Me and my dad still can't figure out why, despite the fact that we have siliconed around the entire thing numerous times. We just don't know where it's coming from. I saw the short. I just haven't seen the 7-minute video yet. Because I think I was one of the first ones to comment on the short video. And I had Jason dying on my comment. Because, yeah. I thought mine was hilarious, to be dead honest. Man, those things shrank. Look at that. They shrank down to almost nothing. Look at that. I just harvested the brother that was next to this particular one. This early, about 20 minutes ago. Man, these things shrank like no other. But that'll be good. Let them dry out naturally. These will be my seed stock for next year. At least two of them. 2 to 3 of these will probably seed stock it. It's weird watching the way that particular plant grows. Yeah, he did a short one. I don't actually know if he posted that one or if he just sent that one to me specifically. But yeah, I had a short one, and then there was like the 7 minutes, like 8 seconds, or 7:97 something on the weed torch. But yeah, go back to what I was actually saying because got sidetracked suddenly. But yeah, these are such a weird plant. It grows like a vine plant, like a standard climber bean, but it sends off like little shoots, and then off of each shoot, it sends these weird little flowers, which I never even see them open. It's just a weird flower. It looks like a What the heck is that stupid thing called? Oh, it's not a seagull. Pelican. It looks like the pelican waddle, and then on the inside is like a little bean pod. Because I tore a few open that fell off. And then the bean grows, and then at the end of it, the flower end falls off. But it's like two little fingers that grow like this, and they're like slightly curved. It is such a weird plant, such a weird one. No, not the morning glory. It's this one is the black cowpea or the cowpeas, but it just grows so weird. Like it's such an odd plant. Like it is a weird, like it's just weird the way it grows. So I have these like little fingers just everywhere, like little pads of little fingers. It's the cowpeas. I have the container down here somewhere, but it's easier. I'll just Google it. Not grow peas. I can't even type today. I'm too tired. So I think they're the black-eyed cowpeas. But yeah, it's a very, very weird the way the plant grows. Like mine does not grow anywhere near close. Here we go. So I don't know if mine's a big red ripper or this one, but this is what my plant looks like. So let me do a quick share on this one. Present screen. So this is what I have here. This is what, so they grow in these weird little tendrils, and they'll send out this little flower thingy here. But that also becomes the next grower vine, so that turns into like the little grabber vine, and then they climb up and wrap around things. But yeah, they send out these two weird little, like little tendrils, like little fingers. I like to call them little fingers because that's essentially what they look like. And you can see another version of it here. But yeah, they send them, they're like little groups of two. It's so strange. So strange. God, I wish mine were growing that big, but they're not. Mine just grow like normal. Each one of my pods so far has had about 12 of them in there, but yeah, it's still a really weird, weird plant. I've never seen a bean plant grow like that. I've grown quite a few bean plants, to be honest. Very strange. Very strange. Interesting plant, though. Yeah, it kind of looks like a purple hulled pea, but it's... that might... Let me see if I can go find the bag that they actually came out of. I think I have it in my seed pack. Don't worry, nothing broke. I just got to figure out which one of these is the container that I need, because I still have not labeled these because I'm lazy. It might actually be this one. Was I smart enough to put the container in here? I do not believe I was. So I got that growing, that growing. I do have a couple of little videos that I filmed the other day when I had time, but yeah, I haven't really put them out yet. I've been super lazy, because, you know, laziness is apparently my drug. I'm addicted to being lazy. Where in the heck? There's no way I planted all of them, because there's like 40 or 50 of them in a dang bag. Oh, here we go. Ha! So, yep, there you go. Let me actually make sure I'm on the right screen here. So this is the one I have. I have the apparently holding skills of a chimpanzee with carpal tunnel. So that's Focus your shithead. So there's I have the pink eye purple hull cowpeas. And they do turn purple. It's like a purpley red. But very interesting. I still have. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do this. So there is my comparison versus. If I can get it out without dropping the whole container. So that's what you get as a seed, and that's the one I grew. I'd say fairly close in color. Mine are still a little fresh. I'm pretty sure those ones are vine dried or vine ripened, but you can see on there. I do still have that little black eye right there on the front end. So mine's the little green one here, and that's the seed one. But yeah, I'd say all in all, it's actually pretty good for what I got. Mine are a little smaller, but again, these things they kind of vary in size, even in the bag. So I got some big ones, I got some little ones. But I think most of these ones, I think when they do them, I believe they just vine dry them or they dry harvest. So they let them dry in the vine, or they harvest them and then they just let them dry on a drying rack, kind of like what Jason was doing with his in front of the air conditioner in the tray or in the container. I'll get a couple more harvested, and I'll probably do that too. I'll probably just let them dry on there. I did want to harvest the first two because I kind of wanted to see what they look like. And to answer the question, I don't know. I haven't tried any of them green. I'm pretty sure it tastes just like a pea. It is not cowpeas. Carpal tunnel. Yeah, like a monkey with carpal tunnel. Yeah, I have no idea how they taste. Like I said, I haven't tried them yet. These ones are still drying out. They should be dry probably by tomorrow. But that'll be the first generation grown in my garden. So 2026, 2027, yeah, either 2026 or 2027 will be the. I'll have those heirloom at that point. But yeah, I have no idea what the taste is currently on those. I have not tried them. I might do that next week. I have another couple of them that'll be probably ready to harvest by then. Ooh, started off good today. A little beefy. Got my main one out here. It's actually popped out the chat today. It is hotter than heck, by the way, and super muggy now in my house. That thing's pretty much got no water in it. But yeah, so did that one. Harvested a bunch of my carrot seeds yesterday before it got rainy and windy because I had a couple of heads on my carrot. I'm sorry, not lettuce. My carrots that I needed to de-seed because the seeds were pretty much ready to go. I've got them in a jar currently behind the house, drying out a little better. But I probably got about 1,000+ seeds out of there. I got a couple more heads that I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days. Maybe tomorrow, since I have tomorrow morning off. But I have to go to work in the afternoon, so that one's going to kind of suck a little bit. But, weird schedule changes. It'll be very interesting. Which means I won't be on anybody's lives tomorrow afternoon because I will be working. So unfortunately, I will be completely missing out on Sunday Funday, assuming there actually is a Sunday Funday this week. I don't know. I have not gotten a recent update. There's a possibility there isn't one. I don't know. I am out of sorts. Oh, nice. Deb's got tomato cages or full, so her tomatoes are going crazy. And to answer Colin's other question, no, I'm not naming it Fergie. And then Blake's got worms and crickets going fishing in the morning. Nice. I would say I could do that, but then I'd have to drive somewhere to get my license, and then I'd have to drive back. And yeah, I'd rather tend to my plant since I won't have Wednesday and Thursday off this week due to work schedule. Boo! So I'll be doing. Sadly, it's only 8 days in a row, but man, I'm fine with it. I will be more than okay with working an 8-day shift, 8-day work week. Ah, but in here, itches, itchy. Ooh, Blake's taking the boat out. Nice. Don't forget the boat. The what is that? The drain stopper. My God, the. God damn it! And my brain doesn't even want to function. What the name of that stupid thing is? Don't forget the boat's butthole plug. Drain port plug. The heck? I forgot the technical name for it. It's the boat's butthole plug, or well, the boat's butt plug, essentially. Boat butt plug. Camera, you were off. Why did I turn you on and you became blurry? That like makes no sense whatsoever. It's a good thing Blake's not letting me drive the truck, because yeah, the first time I did that, I almost drove out the lake with the boat. Not on the boat ramp or the boat loader, the boat trailer. I can't even English. I almost left his ass in the water. I will know for next time though, Blake's. Don't worry. No, you can't just. You gotta like ease onto that gas pedal. Gotta ease it. Camera, will you unblur yourself so I can go get a beer or 17? Since I don't have to work in the morning. That's gonna be weird not working in the morning. All because my boss wanted my other manager to go to his birthday. Like, bruh, you're like 50. Who cares? It's a birthday. Birthdays! It'd be nice when I'm old and I don't have to worry about that because I don't celebrate my birthday. Still raining. Oh, man. Damn it. One of my water breaches, or one of my water barriers has breached, and now all my water is taking all the sand out in the street. Really got to fix that. I suppose I could have cleaned that before I drank. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. I'm the only one that ever touches it anyway. Wipe it on my titty. Wipe it on my titty. Clean enough. At least clean enough for me. All right. Well, since everybody wants to, we like to do the pour. We like to party. Ha ha ha, Deb. Ha 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 ha. I can party whenever. I can party like it's 1999, whenever I want. G cup. No. Nah, this is at least a heavy B. All right. Ugh, stuck together. I don't even know if I have enough left in here. I'm gonna have to actually get the other one out the fridge. I'm definitely gonna have to get the other one out the fridge. Whoop. Shit, I got like half a shot in here. So good thing I have the other one just sitting in the fridge. Mixing stick. Only covered in a little bit of dust. I've only seen 1 1, 2 1s. Thank you very much. Colin is apparently blind, as I only see 2 1s. See 2 1s. Yes, moobs. Or middies. Man titties. We've all heard the jokes, so it's not like we haven't not seen it. And there are only a handful of people that have actually seen me without a shirt on a live stream. So if you happen to be one of those people that have seen me without a shirt on a live stream, more power to you, because yeah, you have that image burned into your head. Anywho's, hope everyone is having a relatively good weekend. Mine is very weird. Very weird. Watching my bubbles. Knee warmers. Knee bangers. Also known as the hacky sacks. Bubbles taste weird. I have a dirty joke now, and I don't want to. But I should. But I don't want to. But I should because it's hilarious. Play with something else on my shelf because why not? Why not? It's a really bad Pokemon. Kind of useless one too, actually. Actually, I'll go put that back over there. Anywho's. Oh no! I remember you were saying that he wasn't doing so well last week. That is unfortunate, Deb. And he was a good mouser too. If I'm not mistaken, he was getting quite a few. Dutch also said he was getting up there in age and he wasn't going to be around too much longer. So my condolences, Deb, on the loss of your mouser. Oop, I had 10. Oop, they're back to 9. Well, we got everybody in here. Yep, 30 mice. He was a good mouser at that age. That's an old cat. We had one about that long too. God, when did Spot die? That damn cat was shit, like 97 to. Oh, it might have been actually 96. I think that cat finally kicked a bucket around 2012, 2010. Ooh, Deb's got bleeping autocorrect. I hate autocorrect sometimes. Stupid pop-ups, quit. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Stop, AVG, piss off. I miss my pirate version of that. Stupid computer died on my old one. Yeah, you know what? Good taking care of, well-balanced diet and a lot of exercise, and yeah, them cats will last a while. But it's really odd too, because normally when a lot of animals tend to get close to their expiration date, they sort of just wander off and you never see them again. Just as a warning, folks, I have no food in me other than 3/4 of a bag of jalapeno cheddar. Jalapeno cheddar? Oops, sorry. Oh, those were the sour cream and onion ones. I thought I grabbed the jalapeno cheddar ones. Ah. Apparently I got sour cream and no wonder it tasted weird. I got three-quarters of a bag of sour cream and onion chips in me. I have other things, but I don't know if I feel like munching on something else. I got cheese. I got cheese. But while we are at it, folks, and I have enough people in here, let us do our usual. We have to continue this trend. I just have to be reminded some days. Some days I remember, some days I forget. I would like to keep this trend 100% going because it is a reminder and a remembrance of a fallen friend. We are going to do today's weather, if you will, the price of gas, and your current prices of both meat and chicken. Although, I guess technically chicken does fall under the category of meat. So we'll do beef, we'll do gas prices, weather, beef prices, and chicken. So if y'all would do me the courtesy of throwing all that information down into the chat, preferably all in one post, that would be spectacular. I have not gotten gas in like 2 weeks, so I have no idea what my gas prices are at the moment. Beef is usually around $6 to $9 a pound. Chicken, depending on the cut, usually about $8 a package, so not too bad. And obviously, I've already given you my weather information because it is freaking raining. It was actually raining pretty damn good too, actually, as a matter of fact. Temperature is around 62 degrees. Says it feels like 58, which is funny because my high today was 95, but we are... that freaked me out. Ooh, it's 59 degrees currently, so my temperature has adjusted itself. 3 degrees difference. And I'm actually going down to a milder summer. Wow, this is actually gotta be one of the coldest Julys I've ever had. Usually in July, it's like 105 to 110 all freaking week. Like throughout all of July. It's actually moderate. I can do a lot. I can decently work in these temperatures. Am I not muted? Mutated? There we go. And Deb's the first one. $2.99 at Mega Mart. Ground beef, 80-20, $4. Cloudy and infrequent sprinkles. Alrighty. Much appreciated on that particular update. Temperature 85. $2.99, and ground beef is at $3.98. Everything is cheaper in Texas except for the price of cars. So, I'm waiting for the rest of everybody in here to post info. Jason, how did you enjoy my comment? Did you get a chuckle out of that one for your video that you sent me? Because I thought that shit was funny personally when I got it. I had to. Blake's got rain. Sounds about right for Georgia at this time. $3.21 a gallon. Gas. For a whole chicken, $7. Shit, that ain't bad at all. 94. Blake had the heat wave with probably like 50% humidity. Deb's got fairly moderate temperatures. 73 is nice working weather. We will have no CR tonight. Supposedly he is camping. But knowing CR, I have a feeling he will find a way to pop on for about 5 minutes while we're talking a solid segment of food. Because that is just how I feel like it's going to happen today. Even though he has specified he will not be on the lives, which nobody does lives on Fridays other than Russell. and maybe Corky. I don't know. But yes, speaking of that, I have a little video, a little short video. Hopefully, it's not long and too long, but I have a little bit of a video update on my Peter Peppers. And for the Christ of life, the sanitary sandwich diarrhea hamster cats, I finally actually have a freaking plant that actually grew peppers. 2 years I've been trying to grow freaking Peter Peppers. Actually, no, I believe this is almost my 3rd year trying. Because I believe I tried in 2021 when Joe first did it. Didn't do it the next season because my peppers up and kicked the bucket on me. This year I had 3 out of the 7 plants survive. Horrible odds if you ask me on a plant. But I think that was due to my own negligence and some other outlying factors that I may or may not have taken into account when planting those. So, yeah, that was interesting. I will have to make an addendum or a reiteration or a bit of a kind of observation update, if you will. So, since I had these out, and since I think that was a big reason why I had issues with my planters. So y'all know that I started a lot of those planters, or a lot of those plants, I started in these little cell trays. That you essentially just take them, rip them apart, and stick them in the ground. There are some severe issues with a lot of these that I'm going to try to address now, while I have the mental fortitude to actually have a cognitive conversation with intelligence. Now, these were the Jiffy trays. These particular ones are the Jiffy tray refill kits. Usually get about 6 of these in a tray for like $4 or $5. The standard ones that you normally get are... I gotta move again. Are these ones. So these ones start in the... Again, this was the Back to the Roots greenhouse germination kit. So this one comes with, standardly it comes with the, I think it's a different style of cardboard. I think it's more cardboard, like a compressed cardboard paper. These ones have holes in the bottom. At this point in the observation, I would recommend you make the hole at the bottom of that a little bigger. Now you can see that these holes are not 100% open due to compression of the material. So before planting or before putting your soil in here, I would recommend cleaning up the holes. Cleaning them up, making them a slight bit bigger than you need to. And then on top of that, what I recommend is you take the bottom half of this tray and you fill it with soil. Do not fill it with seed starter mix 100% to the top. I recommend only seed starter on the top half where you're going to have your seed, so you can keep that moist, because that is where the seed will want to germinate the fastest, in that top layer of basically extremely airy material. Because at that point in time, your seed does not need any nutrition to sprout. It only needs nutrition to grow. So the bottom half of that, essentially below where my current fingers are sitting, you want to fill that whole section with soil. That way when your plant starts to root, it has something to root or grow into, which will help it get bigger. I had issues with mine being too much of that material in there, so my containers were breaking down around the top, but I wasn't getting any root penetration into the actual soil. And I think that was one of the biggest reasons why I lost a bunch of my seed starts, was because the plant didn't have anywhere to go, because I think it spread out too wide and didn't send a taproot down through that little hole at the bottom. So I will have to take that into account next season when I try to grow or figure out something a little better. Or for that matter, maybe once they get fully germinated or most of them germinated, I got to take them off the heat pad. Because I think that was another big problem is I left them on the heat pad too long and they got way too leggy and then just fell over. I lost a whole bunch of peppers doing that. Actually, $1.50 a pound ain't that bad. Missing comments. Let's see. Grace has got $4 a pound for beef, $3.35 for gas. Absolutely uses her fuel points card. Yep, because she's got the same stuff that I've got over here. So she's got the Kroger 80s, partly cloudy, chicken leg quarters, $7.90 for a 10-pound bag all day, every day. Not a sale price. And that's not even including the discount you get for the Kroger card. Hey, nothing wrong with quail. It's free chicken. Welcome back, Colin. Had not even noticed. I don't even think he said he left. He did not. Nope. And I missed Jason's comment there. Ooh, yeah. 84. Gas at $2.99. Ground beef at $3.98. Oh, I think I did get that one. Yep. Let me Blake's. Double check and make sure I'm currently caught up. Oh yeah, keep eating those $2.99 KC slices. Yeah, you're gonna have gas for $2.99. Yeah, that's too far to drive to a Kroger. 90 minutes. 90 minutes is too far. Although then again, 90-minute drive in Texas is considered a short drive. It is considered a short drive. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I would actually equate in Texas a 90-minute drive to the typical American Sunday drive. I may or may not have people agree or disagree with me, but in Texas, I would have to say 90 minutes would be the standard American Sunday drive. I think down here where I'm at, I would say maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Deb, I have so many comments on that one. So many comments. But as a male, I am going to refrain from saying majority of them. Because that opens a whole can of chicken. Whole can. Whole ass can. Whole ass can. I have no problem touching chicken. Breast or not. Has nothing to do with the fact that I have a garden hose. There is nothing wrong with a straight piece of boneless chicken breast. You just cut it into the desired pieces and sections and lengths or thickness you want it. And yes, chicken. Exactly, Deb. Chicken. Oh, getting me with these bad jokes. All right, bad dad jokes it is today. Do not make me send you more, Jason. I already sent you one earlier. Might have been yesterday. Might have been this morning. I think it was this morning. Was it? I don't remember. When the hell you sent me that message? Was it yesterday? I don't remember. Still think that joke was freaking hilarious. I legit don't freak. When you push the button to get to a different page and your computer thing decides. I actually have, yeah, I got some interesting feedback today. I was bored on Instagram and just posting all kinds of stuff. Damn, just on a whole damn paragraph. It's all right. Did not realize I had these comments, so. Yep. Had no response on that one, but okay, now we're caught up. Oh, damn it. Let's try this again. I'm even worse at filleting fish. Filleting. Yeah, doing a whole chicken is a pain in the keister. Those things are, especially if you get the like rotisserie chickens, which yes, I understand it. It's so much easier to get the meat off of the rotisserie chicken because it's already pre-cooked. But goddamn, is that Olive? Jesus. Johnny just posted a picture of Olive. She's in the emo phase. Or goth emo phase. Let's try that one. Jason, I can't remember. Oh, that was yesterday. Okay, that was yesterday after the live. Or during the live. Jason sent me the a little short of his flame test. And I had to respond that way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jason, but not sorry at the same time. I was like, dude, I could not. That was not gonna slide. There was no way. I've never had to fillet a fish, but then again, I usually don't really. I do catch and release because I'm lazy. The worst part about doing the chickens is you have to have a sharp enough, strong enough pair of scissors to get through the breastbone. And then once that's done, you can kind of take care of it the rest of the way. Hey, Rob, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? How's the weather? Hopefully it's not dry. And I'm going to say it because I know this. There are so many people that get triggered by this word. It's hilarious. I hope where you're at, it is moist. Moist. Moist towelette. Well, I mean, yeah, Grace, I can understand that one. That is in the restaurant industry. And you learn to do things very quickly, especially in a Louisiana kitchen. Wheat muffin. Oh my God. I sent Amanda one the other day. I sat there probably for 20 minutes watching this little, like, 3 minute video, 3 minute video. I was rolling. It shit was hilarious. And I'm pretty sure it was an TikTok to Instagram thing, but I sent it through Instagram. I was freaking rolling. But yeah, I understand moist is not a bad word, but there are people that get so triggered by hearing that word because to them it's just like I don't know what it is in their brain that just decides that they absolutely hate the word moist, and it triggers them to the point of like wanting to kill somebody. Like, it's just a 5-letter word. I'm sorry. That word's been around for forever. Just like tube steak. You talk about a tube steak nowadays, and everyone thinks you're talking about freaking Ron Jeremy's garden hose. It's like, Christ, people. I can understand the change in times, but sometimes being triggered by a word just makes me want to hit you with a bottle. Nice, thick wine bottle. Because them bastards have a heavy bottom. Like, word moist doesn't bother. There's not a lot of words that actually bother me. I hate to say it, but I don't even care if you call me a cracker. That shit does not bother me at all. I make jokes about that all the time. Every time I want crackers and cheese. Typical white person, crackers and cheese. But you know what? I will always constantly make the joke. Every time I grab a sleeve of crackers, I always got to crack the joke, let my people go. Because it's funny every time. Funny every time. No, I lost 3 people. Where'd they go? Come back. I need you. Humans. Moist. I kind of half tempted to want some of the videos that I do just to get rid of all the trolls, which luckily I don't have trolls. Don't know why. Maybe it's because of my AOL bubble. Trolls don't touch me. Everyone else has gotten trolls. Trolls don't bother me. Trolls are like bad farts. You just throw a fan over there and they go away. Now I forgot I got on that tangent and I don't even know where I was going with it. Let's see if I can remember. Let's see if I can at least put the train back on tracks. Either that or it's going to be stuck in the dirt for now. What was I talking about? Shit. My brain just said, yes, heavy bottoms. No, wine bottles have ridiculous. The bottom of a wine bottle is fucking heavy as shit. Ah, Deb. You said it, not me. Just remember that. Yeah, track 2 is empty. It's been decommissioned. I don't know where I was going with this. I I started a sentence, jumped to something else, and then completely forgot what the hell I was talking about. Like, literally, I have no idea where I was going. Deb is planting G's. She's gonna grow a whole garden of G's. Well, she's gonna have all the homies and the vatos over there. I still have no idea where Cecilia is at. We're almost an hour into this and she still hasn't popped up. She probably fell asleep finally. Yes. Yes, you know, I don't remember in a circle. I don't know what the heck I was about to say, and now my brain just shut off. Not really shut off, but I don't know what I was going with. Crap sandwich on a... Her always says... Nah, she was putting out videos today. She put like 1 or 2 videos out today. I think, or is that yesterday? I can't even remember now. I think it was yesterday, maybe, or today. I don't know. I can't remember half the time when I see videos or not. So most of the time I don't touch my phone when I'm at work. So I'm not like the rest of society. I work without my phone. I throw my music on in the morning and then I just leave my phone off to the side. The only time I use my phone is if I have to check a GPS address because people don't know where the hell they're at. They always order from us and they're like halfway across the city. I'm like, nah, I'm driving over there, dude. Ooh, Colin got his new backpack cover came in for his backpacking backpack. Is there any other sort of backpacking backpack that you pack back when you backpack into the backpacking wilderness? I was wondering if you could say backpack any more times in one sentence. Could have just said your pack cover came in for the backpack. Like, why you gotta be so technical? Your pack cover came in. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Okay, so anyways, now that Grace sent me back on the right track, because I like straight just went off like the highway was going straight and there was a dirt road, and I decided to take the dirt road all of a sudden. Amanda! There's Amanda. But anyways, as I was about to say, for my videos, I have tempted to get rid of the trolls, which I don't normally have. I've been quite tempted to take a page out of an old YouTuber's playbook, and a few YouTubers have actually done it before just to get rid of specified trolls. They will talk about the most random crap that trolls don't particularly like to listen to at the beginning of a video, just to get rid of them so they can actually go back onto topic for their video. And two of these YouTubers I know have done it before. It's hilarious. I've sat there and laughed my ass off watching them. They'll sit there for like the first 5 minutes and just straight talk about things like Pokemon, Magic cards, comics, nerd stuff, and it gets rid of all of the trolls almost instantly, and then they can get back onto topic for the actual video. Hilarious. And I've half been tempted to do that, but again, I don't really get a lot of trolls, even in my comment sections. Deb. Oh my god, that's hysterical. Hysterical. Amanda, before you popped in, I was talking about that video that I sent you the other day, yesterday or the day before. I sat there, I swear, I watched that thing probably 5 or 6 times. I was fucking laughing my butt off. Like, I always try to send you all the funny Australian shit that I run across because I know you're going to get a lot of that. But, like, the minute that guy was talking about that particular sandwich, I about damn near dropped my phone. Because I knew, right the minute he said it, I knew where he was going after that. Ooh. Hi, Jenny! Apologies for not saying hi earlier. And then I believe Ian's going to be there next week. I believe next week. Because I think you had him last week. Or this week. Last week. If your boss is into funny videos, Amanda, I would recommend showing him that one. So next week. Okay, so yeah, you had him last week. Yeah, I would recommend showing that video to your boss. I'm pretty sure he would get a nice kick out of that one too, because I'm still laughing at that, and it's been like 2 days. I know I'm not sharing with the class because, to be dead honest, I won't be able to find that video ever again. I run across these things one time, and I'll send them somewhere, and then I forget about them or lose track of them entirely. But I always send Amanda the funny Australian stuff. Like, yeah, no. No, yeah, no. Yeah, no. So, for those of you who are going to be here for the rest of the duration of the night, I will have 2 of these tonight, because that is all I have Red Bull wise. I have to go buy another case. Or I might just buy 1 or 2 packs that I need and finish off what I have and go about the rest of the summer without alcohol. But then if I go the rest of the summer without alcohol, I might actually save a goddamn bunch of money. This shit's expensive. I used to be able to buy. When I was a kid, I used to be. This thing used to be $14.99 back in the day. When I first turned 21, I'd get these bottles. They were $14.99, $12.99 if you could find them on sale. Yeah, see, exactly. Ought to be back to my old self after surgery. Oh my god, that reminds me of a stupid joke with Arnold and a couple of other dudes. They're going to do Shakespeare. And everybody had picked their characters, and they looked at Arnold, and Arnold was like, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Because one was going to be Mozart. You can kind of figure out where the rest of this is going from there. And Arnold. I'd die. That was funnier than hell, too. God damn it. Sinuses are being all weird. They're just being all funky today. So, yeah, there you go. Colin knows which one I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, one of them's like, I'll be Mozart. The other one will be Chopin. And then they all look at Arnie, and he's just like, I'm not going to say it, guys. Oh, no, where'd everybody go? I'm losing people. Come back. Come back. Baby, come back. Don't flag me, you stupid YouTube troll bastard ass freaking shit bots. I'm just having fun tonight. We're early. Screw it. Let's throw it up there. Ain't like I'm doing 67 BXM 49. That sounds like a car part. Why do I always do it the hard way? Just click on the invite button instead of copy paste. I have sweet potatoes growing, but right now they both look like little bushes. I mean, they literally look like little bushes. They're like this, about this big. Eat both of them. I planted them in weird spots because I figured that would be the best spot to grow them, because I know sweet potatoes are technically a vine plant, and they will grow vine style, which I guess is how you get sweet potato slips. But at the same time, I've never actually fully had a sweet potato grow. I grew some last season, but they did not have enough time before the frost hit to grow as big as I wanted them. And they all basically look like wilted carrots. I was kind of saddened. But they were kind of last minute because they went bad in the house. And I figured I'll throw them in there because, why not? I got the thing copied, but I still haven't posted it on the damn chat. Come at me, trolls. You can't get me because I grew up on AOL. So, yeah. There ain't the only trolls that can troll me are the AOL trolls that grew up trolling on AOL. Those are the only ones I got to worry about. Other than that, there ain't no troll that's going to troll me on the internet. And she left it that way. Oh, shit.
I'm here.
You are.
And so is Jenny.
And there's Jenny. Hi, Jenny. I will be right back. I have to take an emergency deployment.
How you doing, Mandy?
I'm alive.
Yeah, there is that. Hope you are going to get things are going to go better for you then than just living.
Maybe.
Should I make a scarf for Booster?
He would eat it.
Oh, well then maybe not.
No. I have to guard my beanies, hats, and scarves from him because he thinks it's a chew toy.
Unless you make a chew toy.
Maybe I can make him a chew toy.
Please don't.
Okay.
Because if he chews it up and he swallows the string, I'm the one that's going to have to pull it out the other end if it gets stuck.
Oh, yeah, let's not do that.
No, thank you.
Unless you just get him a regular chew toy. Just get a dog regulated chew toy.
How about a rawhide bone?
Oh, I'm not sure if they can get the rawhide ones there because
he chokes on them. He's not allowed them. He's banned.
Oh.
Even those giant bones.
He chews bits off and he doesn't chew them properly, and then he swallows them, and then he gets stuck in his throat, and then I have to shove my hand down his throat to get it out with, bite marks all over my fingers and hands.
Yeah.
Well, we'll skip that.
Yeah, no, he's a very strange puppy, my boy.
That is your puppy.
He's my
Booster.
boy. Yeah.
That's all we're going to say.
But I do, Colin, need you to take that vest to a post office and get a price for me.
Okay.
Amanda smells funny.
Probably. The tinfoil hat! You finally done it!
I remembered, I was like, ooh, she came up. I was like, ooh, shit, I got to go make an emergency deployment.
I thought you had to pee or something.
No, I had to go make my tinfoil hat. Everyone's going to be all like this on this live stream. Why in the frick is he wearing a tinfoil hat? Mind your damn business. That's why I'm wearing a tinfoil hat. Gotta make the live streams fun.
Yeah.
Although, technically, if I really wanted to, where did I put him? Where did I put him? All right, now I'm really confused.
Weren't we aliens last week, Cliff?
Aliens?
With the ponchos?
I mean, I guess technically, but we were weird stuff. Seriously, where? I just had them yesterday. Oh, you know what? Shit, they're out in the living room. Damn it. 1 second, folks.
Now, can you imagine a troll coming in here and seeing everybody wearing tinfoil hats? I go, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, they'll probably just think we're all Fruit Loops. We are Fruit Loops, but...
We are Fruit Loops, yeah.
Yeah.
I shall be out here with my wizard staff. None shall pass.
I am the wizard Tim. You may
He
call
who
me
passes shall be cast upon fireball.
You gotta ask him the questions.
Only if this is a bridge.
What is your quest? What is your name? What is your quest?
What is the average speed of a swallow carrying a coconut flying south?
I think it said a laden swallow carrying a coconut.
Yeah, essentially, but we all know what we're talking about now because African or American swallow, I don't know.
No. I had a shit day Friday.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mandy.
All right, I'm taking this thing off because my brain is roasting. I feel like a baked potato.
No, you leave
I'm
it
a
on.
baked potato. And
Leave it on.
Why did you
Jenny wants to know what happened, Mandy.
What happened?
Ask her. Huh?
What happened, Mandy?
Amanda.
If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine.
Amanda.
Oh, my car broke
You know.
down.
No, I'm sorry.
The wheel fell off his truck again while I was driving it.
But it got repaired the same day.
Amanda died.
The day before she got her new car, the wheel fell off the truck. Not because of anything I did. It's just the people who put it on deal. But they repaired it for free and gave us $20 on top of it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but how? You are the only person I know who's ever had 2 freaking wheels fall off in their damn car. Oh, 3 times.
Is it working again?
It's working.
Know. Are you working again?
Probably not. No, yous were freezing on me.
Jenny, were you able to get your car fixed, or does it still need to be fixed, or
It's still screwed. It's sitting at work at the moment.
did it? You any idea what happened?
Well, I went into town Friday morning because I had to pick more fuel up for the
Tractor.
the whippersnipper,
Weed
whacker, and that was fine. And then I got to work and I got out of the car to open the gate, and all I could smell was this full-on acidic, weird, chemically smell. And it's like, well, that doesn't fucking smell good.
That sounds like the radiator fluid.
The radiator fluid was low, but it wasn't empty. So we filled that up, but the smell was still there. Like, the temperature gauge didn't move. It was sitting halfway like it normally does. The car wasn't running rough or nothing like that. It was running like it normally ran.
You
So
check the
I got
battery?
Battery, yep, battery's fine. Check that.
I can't think of it. Transmission?
Transmission's still got oil in it.
Oh, no, you'll know if it's the transmission because that'll literally smell like burnt, like it smells like charcoal.
It wasn't that kind of smell.
Like it is a very, very distinct smell.
Yeah.
And also the same thing with your antifreeze. Yeah, you can smell antifreeze.
Yeah, that one's got like it's a weirdest thing.
It's like sweet almost.
Yeah, it's a sugary sweet smell.
Oh, quoting the Black Knight.
So I don't know what's going on, but as I said, we put more coolant in, and it dropped a tiny amount, but that's it. So I've got a leak somewhere, or something else is going on. So I've got to check it again on Monday when I go into work and see if the coolant level's the same or if it's gone down.
You can put there is like a radiator leak stuff you can put in there if you have it out of your radiator. If it's out of a hose, without going underneath it, it's kind of hard to tell.
Everything's enclosed though. It's one of those cars where like the engine has a cover on it, underneath has covers on it, and it's really hard to actually fucking see shit.
What kind is it again?
It's a booster. Stop it.
It's a booster. Stop it. I didn't know that one.
Damn.
Yeah.
What make and model is that?
It's a Rangy. It's a Land Rover. I think it's a 2010 Land Rover.
Okay. I don't know anything about Land Rovers.
Well, neither do I. But the boss and I decided instead of me driving it and possibly blowing it up, we just leave it until Monday and then try and have a look at it. And also, they didn't have any fuel for the whippy on Friday. They're not getting any until the 30th, and I've got to somehow get out to Donnybrook tomorrow to get some so I can continue to work.
There we go.
It was just a Pukaka day. Oh my God, Jason, I love it.
I made mine was done quick on the fly.
Mine was too. I forgot to make it. I actually got all the aluminum foil last
Oh,
Wednesday.
look at that cowboy hat.
You like
You
it?
just cover your cowboy
I
hat
love it.
with tinfoil.
No, it's actually foil.
Oh wow, that's pretty good then.
You done awesome, Jason.
You just need you put a hat band on it, make it the tinfoil hat band and everything.
Yeah.
Put some lights on it.
Oh yeah, Jenny says put some lights on it.
Come on, Cliffy, put yours back on.
No, I'm freaking sweating my brains out over here. This shit's hot.
No, I'm in front of the AC. I'm freezing.
I got the damn heavy duty freaking.
You get the wizard's hat.
I got the heavy duty ass foil. That stuff is thicker than.
No, he's got the French.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the French hat. You got the cowboy hat.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Jason's even got the dent crinkle on the top of it for the crease.
I don't
Hi,
know if Jenny-
Molly.
She's in the other room right now getting her supper.
Okay.
Jenny,
Like-
is Colin allowed to waste some foil?
What? Yes, go make it your hat.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, Colin's gonna make it. We can have a 3-way foil hat party.
You're all safe from me sucking your souls.
Someone's ass is gonna watch this later on repeat, and they're gonna be like, "Why in the hell are they all wearing foil hats?"
Just to keep the aliens from probing your mind.
No, what's funny is we should do is take a picture of it, and we'll send it over to the Y files. I don't know if you guys watch the Y files. Totally entertaining.
I think I've run across that randomly on YouTube.
Oh yeah, he's extremely entertaining.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, WF.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I ran across that like once, like way back in the day. That's kind of why the name sounded familiar.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 2 years. It's amazing how many followers he picked up instantly.
Yeah, so like freaking Jesus, man! That 3 weeks ago, 2.8 mil views, 3.3 a month ago.
Look at how many subscribers he has
I know, almost 4 mil.
in 2 years. And it didn't go big until 18 months ago is when he started really picking up the subscribers.
Let's see. Let's go to video list comparison.
I was hoping Cecilia would be here today. She's been messaging me nonstop. I was just,
God damn, he's got one that's got 5.3 million views.
Yes, I know.
I was meant to check the post on Friday on my lunch break, but car broke down, couldn't do it. But her parcel's sitting at the post office apparently.
Ooh, she might be happy to hear about that. Oh, her parcel's at your post office.
Yeah, the one she sent me. But I just haven't been able to grab it, so I'm hoping my sister will be able to grab it tomorrow. Because I got to be dropped off at work.
Well, I thought you said you didn't live that far from work anyway.
It's about a 7-minute drive.
So
To
like
get to
15
work.
minutes walking?
It takes me 3 hours to walk from the farm to Dardanup.
Wow.
It
I've done
takes
it
you
before.
3 hours to walk to work?
Uh-huh. It was a very hot. It was a very hot day though, because it's a long ass fucking walk.
But it's a 7-minute drive.
7-minute drive at 110.
So that's what, like 75, 80?
You think so?
Let's see, 100 kilometers an hour is 60 miles an hour.
Hey, don't mark the foil hats, Deb. Keeping the aliens from reading my disturbing thoughts. Which, trust me, those aliens do not want to know what the hell I'm thinking. Because I think they would lose their shit or die if they knew what I was thinking. Where do I stick this? You know what? Stick it over here. Okay.
Alright, get rid of that.
A little bit more.
With that.
I'm going to wait for Colin to get back with his foil hat.
Yeah.
Suppose I could have done something kind of like an actual normal hat like Jason, but no, I decided to go with the freaking wizard hat
Yeah.
because it was easier to make.
It's 7.2 kilometers.
So 5.5 miles. Yeah, I guess driving technically would be faster.
A lot faster. Yeah, you gotta go make a hat too.
I'm not very artistic, so you guys got a deal. No, there you go.
Got a beanie.
Fry tuck.
He's got the Craniosaurus or the Cranosaurus.
No, he's got
Yeah.
the Peanuts helmet on.
It's actually more like a flat cap.
A yarmulke?
Nope. Flat cap.
It's a newsboy.
Yeah, but can your hat move via the eyebrows?
Mine's extra. I got extra thick on mine though. Mine's more like armor.
I suppose mine would have been funnier if I would have just done like a yarmulke thing, like a little Jewish hat.
No.
You can still put horns on the dang thing and make it look like a Viking hat.
No, he needs to put a feather in it.
I'm like sweating my brains out over here. This thing is so fucking hot.
Mine's like
Take
a
it off
bowl.
quickly.
Mine's like a bowl. Look at that.
Well, you're supposed to put the shiny side out so you don't overheat.
I did put the shiny side out. Look, why do you think it's so damn? Look, that's the dull flat side. Look on the inside, and I got the shiny side on the outside.
I would have done a baseball cap, but I couldn't figure out how to do the bill.
I got her. I thought I had folded this thing 100% dead center in half, but I guess it folded weird.
Yeah.
Got the Viking helmet going.
Should have folded it, like the paper boats.
Yeah, I was kind of gonna do that, but I forgot how to fold those things. And
Hey, obstacle.
How you doing?
Thank you, obstacle. We are protecting ourselves from the soul snatcher.
Yep. 100%. It's all my fault.
It is. Well, it was because of me for like a month ago. I said I was going to make a foil hat next time she came up, and then I forgot about it. And then she reminded me like a week later. And then
So
I
forgot
forgot
about
last
Hey,
week,
Cliff,
and this week
I literally have a chrome dome.
Chrome dome. So that means you're a Chrome Magnum man?
No, I don't think so. At least I don't think so.
All right,
No.
now watch Obstacle's going to go make one and pop on. Watch.
Hilarious.
Now, watch Mandy show up, and she's got one.
No, I don't have the tinfoil to do that.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. Normally we have the you get the standard 12-inch foil.
Oh, no.
For some reason, I don't know why, but I have like the 16-inch foil rolls in my goddamn thing, or some bitch rolls like that thing is like that long.
No, like I said, no. We were over in what is it? The Lufkin, and we were there at the Sam's Club, and I needed foil. We're almost out of the heavy duty foil, so I can barbecue. And we walked past it. I go, up there it is, and I grabbed it.
At least you're very artistic there, Jason.
Yeah, Jason probably also used like 3 feet of foil.
No, I use way more than that.
I think I pulled out to maybe I tried to make it a square, but I was kind of off.
This is actually 2 pieces.
This is 2 pieces.
So you did the dome and then you did the brim.
Yeah.
Shiny side out, you say?
Yeah, shiny side out.
See, even obstacles says shiny side out. Trust me, obstacle. Look, dead honest. Shiny side, dull side. And my brain is like
This is warm.
I'm cooking like a baked potato. I got a fan.
Mine is nice and cool.
Mine's not. I had to move my fan up here so I can have some ventilation.
Mine's warm. I can actually feel the heat through my head.
Now, I'm sorry. I might have to do one of a what is it? The no, not a fedora. The
bowler.
The menorahs.
Older. Not the Roman helmet, but the Greek helmet.
Oh, like the gladiator helmets?
Older. I'm talking about like the
Oh,
I can't think of it now.
come on now, obstacle.
Oh, what is it? The ones from 300.
Yeah.
Gladiator.
No, not the Gladiator. It's going to be the.
White helmet.
Hoplite.
That's right, the hoplite helmet.
Jenny got it.
I was trying to remember what it was.
Well, you just asked Jenny.
Movies.
Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome.
I get bored enough. I might actually do the one from Gladiator.
You're too busy, Cliff.
He's off
I said
tomorrow
if I
morning.
get bored enough, I might. I didn't say I was going to. That's an intricate mask and helmet to wear. Because remember, that sucker was 2 pieces.
Yeah.
I actually have the Gladiator helmet downstairs.
Yeah, we actually have a full-on helmet downstairs.
I know you do.
All right,
I've
so
seen photos.
gentlemen, let's get this on 3, 2, 1, and pose with your helmet. All right, and now we can take these damn things off because
All right.
I come up with a brain. Dude, the entire
Mine looks like a turtle shell. Look at that.
the entire inside of my foil is moist. Moist.
Listen to this. That's 2 pieces.
I should have that. I should have taken that and should have cropped it. I'd use that as a thumbnail.
Yeah, now you're taking the picture of that. And then
Yeah, I'll just scroll, go back and scroll, and then just grab that and like pull that image off there as a thumbnail. Just throw that on there, and everyone's gonna be like, "Why in the hell are they wearing foil hats on a goddamn live stream?"
Yeah, now we're gonna have to wear them every Saturday when we pop up.
No, it's one fucking time. I might take that one since, like I said, that's heavy duty foil, and I might make something a little better.
So basically, we improve next time.
Jason was the only one that Jason came up with a decent one. I did mine on the spur of the moment because Amanda
Mine
popped
is
up,
too.
and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I was going to do a baseball cap version, but
That's what I was. I don't know what I was. I was gonna do like the standard paper boat hat kind of one, but I forgot how to fold those damn things. So I was like,
I just need to get a Sharpie and put on the the band on there and a little star.
Yep. Yep.
I might just go buy me a freaking really thick balloon and then just make a foil frame around that and then just wear that down.
we actually have a foam head downstairs.
Right back.
I got 2 of them and they're not even downstairs.
Then you just use that. You don't need a balloon.
Nah, the only problem is with those foam heads is they're way damn smaller than my actual head design. My head.
Well, you build it up.
So that's like the equivalent of a size 12 jumping into a size 4.
No, I mean you put like a stocking cap over it, and then you would use that.
I bet I could. Oh, Molly's. I'm not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it.
Let's see here.
Collins reminds me of the
Like a newsy hat. Look at that. See? The flag cap.
it's like the fabric cap, and then it's got that little short brim on the front.
That's why I designed it.
Oh, sorry, folks. My
I couldn't do a full-on brim, so I went that way.
Yeah, you always see the dudes from like freaking like Boston wearing them.
Let me see if I can find it.
Is it a Peaky Blinder hat?
Yes.
Well, that's what I designed it as. after.
Or like the dudes playing golf. You always see them dudes wearing that same stupid hat and them ugly ass pants.
They're
I'm
called
sorry.
flap caps.
Like
Flap cats?
Flap caps.
Yeah, I prefer the Fedora.
I could have done a fedora. I
Hey,
mean,
Cliff?
technically, it wouldn't be much harder than taking a piece of foil and molding it around a number 10 can.
There it is. That's what I was basing it off of.
Yeah, those things.
Mhm.
Looks like a bike seat, to be honest.
It does
Oh,
a little.
It's called a flat cap, so.
Yeah, those things are everywhere. I always see those things on all kinds of stuff.
They have different styles and stuff, so.
So 1920s.
Yeah. See all these different kinds right here.
Only problem I see with that hat is the fact that if you ever wear that damn thing in the rain, you're soaking up 4 pounds of water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they actually have a mesh back one? What?
There you go. The whole thing is mesh.
Well, now you got Cliff's attention now.
Yeah, I wouldn't would except for that damn shitty buckle. I hate those buckles.
I like the buckles.
Ooh,
That
I can't.
reminds
No, I
me of
can't.
those head things they put on horses. You just need 2 little holes on the side for the ears.
Blinders.
I think so. I don't know. I'm not very horse savvy.
Yeah, I'm not horse savvy either, but yeah, I believe those are called blinders.
The other ones they have are, let's see what else. The tweed ones, leather ones.
Immediate for blinders.
They come in all
Really?
different-
I Google blinders, and the first stupid thing as shit pops up is Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
And everybody on there is wearing those things.
What? Yeah, they do. That's what they were saying.
Except, I don't know why all the guys from Peaky Blinders look like they should have been in Hitler's army.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's, I don't know if it's the hairstyle or whatnot, or maybe the time period for which they filmed this, but yeah, all of these dudes that I'm looking at, it's really like the same 3 guys, but they literally look like they would have been generals in Hitler's army.
Like this guy here?
I don't know what the hell you're doing. Yes! That dude, does that not scream Hitler general? Like, not trying to be a bastard here, but like that's what they remind me of.
Well, that is what it is. There's the hat,
Because I mean, technically, this was like the 1900s is when this stuff took place.
1920.
The 1900s, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, because majority of those hats were made out of cotton, and if you had the wool ones if you were doing and wearing them in the winter, but I mean
That's a herringbone pattern one, yeah.
You're looking at like 4 pounds of water absorption any goddamn given day that it either rains or has high humidity.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I would look good in a hat that looks like a diaper.
Oh, I always like these.
What? Marge.
Bowlers are weird, but then that reminds me of that stupid ass
What?
Austin Powers. Honestly, who throws a shoe?
What?
Well, I mean, they look cool to me.
A bowler is basically just a mini cowboy hat without the dent.
Well, there's a a guy from the Howling Commandos from World War II, Captain America, that has one, and it's a cool looking hat. He wears his rank on his hat. Give me a second here.
I like the one with the panda bear. I mean the raccoon on it.
Did you say hi to Cliffy?
Booster. Boobister.
Say hi.
Boobity gooberster.
Did you say hi?
Dum Dum Dugan is the
I don't
guy.
know who that is. I have to fix something here.
No.
Just realized.
No, you don't want to say hi?
Boobster. Boobity boobity-ster. What name?
He's in a sucky mood because he's got an ear infection. I gotta get him to the vets tomorrow somehow.
Deb, try the golf course.
Casablanca.
I'm serious.
I don't know. See if Amanda notices.
And the boobster.
Boobster.
Boobster. Oh.
All right. So, John, looking at that. I hear the clickety click click sound of somebody touching a fork to a spoon.
No. Hey, Cliff, I want to show you the new
Oh,
that one.
Yeah, that's like British ranks, but I feel like that's from a movie because ain't nobody in hell gonna walk
That
around
is.
with a
That's
vest like
from
that.
Captain America. The first one.
I don't remember seeing that dude, but
You have, if you watched anything.
I've watched them all, but I just don't remember that guy
Oh,
in
This
general.
is the first movie right before he went into the ice. After he got these powers, and he was, the Howling Commandos. but Dum Dum Dugan is his name. The actor, you've probably seen him on Arrow. Have you seen Arrow?
God, which damn season?
He was
I
in a
still
lot of
feel like
seasons.
they could have gone 3 or 4 more seasons and still gotten away with it.
Oh yeah, they talked about bringing him back during the 2020, but things just kind of fell through.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically they did theoretically kill him off. So, I
All
mean,
right. Settle
They
down.
brought him back at the end of Flash.
Come here.
that was the Flashpoint though, and that was due to some weird time anomaly.
I'm just
Neil
going
McDonough
to.
is the character who played the actor who played him.
Photobomb.
Ah!
Someone's
Who's
someone's hungry.
Go feed your dog.
Feed me, Seymour.
Is you hungry? Do you want some taco?
No, if I want to get a bowler hat, I want it like the one in the James Bond movie.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go buy?
I'll be back.
All right.
Is you some taco?
So,
Yep.
Booster's gonna go get a wiener.
No, I mean, if you want to go buy that guy, that's cool. But there's Lord Bowler from Briscoe County Jr.
Yeah, but yes, that's what I'm saying though. I mean, the bowler hat reminds me of Austin Powers when Homeboy broke into his house and then he threw the shoe at him.
Well,
Remember
that was a takeoff of actual James Bond.
Yeah. But again, it's the whole honest that every time I see a bowler hat, it reminds me of that stupid scene where he's like, honestly, who throws a shoe? Like, first off, the minute you throw a shoe, you're now down one shoe, so you're going to be sitting there lopsided. And I guarantee in a fight, he without one shoe is going to lose.
Unless he throws the other shoe.
You're still going to lose because regardless of where you're at, that is now socks on either a tile floor, laminate flooring, or carpet.
Now you want
And
to
we all know growing up as kids, socks on carpet makes the most terrible adhesion of traction.
But if you're wearing barefoot, you can enter the shock therapy part.
No. See, now you want me. Now I want to carry a little bag of Legos.
Kids caltrops.
Ooh. No, that was Jax.
No, that's Legos.
No, Jax.
Jacks were caltrops, but you get the the 2x2x2, basically the little square ones.
Oh, yeah. Or
Those are I don't mind. I can step on the flat ones. It's those damn 2x2x2s.
Oh yeah.
what's also the bad ones were what was that? Or nowadays it's they use the 4-sided die for dice.
Oh God, the triangles. Oh,
Those are bad too.
Yeah, because I mean, your standard Lego piece, the 2x2x2, is essentially the same size as a standard D6. But we all know them Lego corners are sharp as hell.
Oh yeah. But like I said, the old school Jacks before they started making them out of plastic.
Oh yeah, the old school ass metal ones.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Those
back.
things suck.
Well, shit, yeah, they did, and that was before they started making everything rounded. You'd get the 4-point round, but then you also still had the 4-point flat pointy sides.
Right.
I
You
almost
didn't
blinded
find
my
them.
sister as a kid.
You didn't find them until in the middle of the night, though. You never found them during the day. You always found
Same
them.
with Legos. Be like, oh, I thought I put all my Legos away, and you go to the bathroom at 2 o'clock in the morning, or 11:30, and bam, you step on a Lego, and you're like, fuck.
We need to bring out our tin hats again.
Or what?
Our tin hats.
I can't put mine on, man. My room it's 77 degrees in here. I got a fan and an air conditioner going, and I'm sweating my brains out.
Right. Mine's set for 70, and it's just right, but a little bit chilly.
Yeah, I've got mine set for 65, but mine's not as. I've already had this thing almost 3 years, so it's not as efficient as it used to be.
I have a problem with my blood pressure being like it is, and the medication they have on. I'm my blood, my pulse is really slow, which means I get cold easy.
Yep, my dad's the same way because he's on blood thinners.
Yeah, so I haven't, I didn't before, but it wasn't until recently that it started doing that.
Now it's when you're on. It's when they put you on the heart meds after you have like a stint or whatnot put in. So after you had like a heart attack. So once they throw you on the blood thinners, which they throw you on the blood thinners after the first one, due to so that you don't have that problem again.
And
so once you're on those blood thinners, you're essentially basically walking around on a daily basis as if though you're freaking drunk.
I don't feel that way, but I just
because whiskey thins it again. It thins the mixture, so it thins out the blood.
Right.
All right, I'm back. I gotta go get some coffee.
So it allows it to pump easier, but at the same time, you got essentially the same problem as a lady on menopause, where you get random hot and cold flashes. Like
I don't get hot flashes, just Jenny.
You'll be sitting there 80 degrees and suddenly just be cold for no reason.
Well, no, like I said, this feeling here is new to me. I normally am very warm. I don't have an issue with it, but I haven't been able to move as much as I used to. So I'm trying to move, but it's just hard.
I would say start doing jumping jacks, but then again, due to the fact that you're still trying to lose a certain percentage of volume for knee surgery, jumping jacks probably is not the best way to go about said.
Yeah, that's 90% of the exercises that I need to do, I cannot do.
Honey, when was there upside down?
Colin is not upside down. You're upside down.
Oh, no. One of my stogies was in my pack upside down.
You have a Conestoga?
We're looking for one of those, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, after that live stream, I was so, I was done even after we got off of here because I still had to unwind. I probably sat there for another 45 minutes just randomly looking at covered wagon stuff.
Oh, you gotta tell them what we did, what we talked about.
Jason was here for it.
Well, would he be up for it is the question.
No, I don't have the time.
What?
If you did.
If I did, yeah, I probably would.
What?
Oregon Trail, like covered wagon.
Yeah, we were Molly. We were considering getting like 100 people or 1,000 people, or as many people as we could, and kind of recreating the Oregon Trail.
But we would also base it off the video game where someone would die of dysentery or something.
Yeah, we would literally have a thing of like lots or straw draws. So here'd be the funny part on this. Even as a guy, I mean, everyone's just going to get a random lottery. So we're just going to have a big old cup with straws, and and each one of those little sticks or whatnot is going to be like a title.
Who dies today?
What?
Who dies today?
Yeah, no. No, you're going to get. So we're going to start off with probably 2 or 3 cups. So your first original lottery is going to be the position or whatever you like, what they had, so you're going to get either your cook or your blacksmith or, well, I guess technically your carpenter at that point. You'd have your carpenter, your blacksmith, your cook,
security,
cattle, all blah, 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 all of that. So everybody gets their assigned position. The second one is going to be where it gets funny because that secondary set of straws that you draw is going to determine whether or not you were a pregnant woman. So you could be a straight up, we'll just say in my case, just for the hilarity value, 43-year-old man picks a straw that says, congratulations, you're a pregnant woman. So through that entire thing, you have to put on weight based on the weight percentage values of either having 1 child or 2 children, which will be an addendum to the straw you draw. So imagine going as a man and you're suddenly now a pregnant woman with twins.
Oh, what would happen if you...
Every couple of weeks, you have to add on 10 pounds. Or, whatever the base value weight would be for a pregnant woman with twins over a 9-month period. And once you get closer to that 9-month period, congratulations, you get to draw another straw or another lot that determines whether or not you live or die after giving birth.
Or on the way to.
Which we all know during that time, due to the fact that they did not have our current medical information, you had a fairly high risk of death giving birth.
So one of the things we also need to discuss on something like that would be, if I remember the video game at all, is that they actually had a food rating that you know everybody had to have so much amount of food. They could all die of starvation.
Yep. I
Can't you
remember
do that with rabbits? JV was telling me if you have just a diet of solely of just rabbits
That's
and
called
nothing else.
Yeah, protein poisoning or something like that.
It's they classified it's called rabbit starvation because rabbits do not have
Yeah.
enough lean protein.
Fat. No,
Well,
not a
you
fat.
can get the winter hairs. The winter hairs are a little thicker, but I mean, you can only eat so many of those damn things before you actually start losing body mass.
I didn't know that. I was actually quite shocked at that when he was telling me about it.
Yeah, that's why if you've ever watched the series Alone, a lot of those people, when they do a lot of that series, it's in the wintertime. You will see a lot of people trying to get as much fish and squirrels as they can. Yes, they'll get the occasional rabbit here and there, which is a good amount of protein, but you're not getting the required daily fat.
That's why they
Okay.
eat
Grace-
everything
Grace-
of what they get, not just a little bit. They eat the bones, brains, everything.
Grace just said not enough fat on a rabbit.
Yeah, rabbits are very lean. You'll get a little bit more fat during the winter times, but I mean, you're looking
Not
at
much.
maybe a 3 to 5% increase versus your standard like summer hair.
I heard on one season of Alone, somebody was trying for a bear. I'm not sure if anybody got a bear.
They did not. There was one gentleman, I believe it was either 5 or 6, actually stabbed a bison to death.
You got a bison? Oh,
Or
he had enough food.
Water buffalo, but same difference. Yeah, he speared it and then took it out the rest of the way with his knife. He stabbed the damn thing like 5 times.
But that's a lot of meat. He was covered for a while.
He was the winner of that season. He won. It was like 118 days.
And he's still going. He would have committed.
Oh, dude, you're talking about a 3,000 to 4,000 or 5,000 pound animal. And here's the kicker on that one was the fact that he had to contend with a damn badger.
Really?
Yes, he was having an issue with a badger that would not leave his camp because he killed that, dragged all the meat back. He made himself a wooden vault.
Wow.
And it took him like a day to make it. He made himself a freaking meat vault out of wood, still having to contend with the badger. That thing was
badgers
not
can
even
dig.
long.
Badgers can dig, though. That's the thing.
I would have taken out the damn badger personally.
Well, if he could figure out a way to do it, I'm sure he would have done it.
But again, when you're a lot of the times with this with the Alone seasons, you're going to get a little bit of native knowledge. So you're going to get with some of the people that live in the area. You're going to get a little bit of knowledge from them. The biggest problem is the game wardens, because even if you're in a survival situation, which these guys technically are, but it is a filmed survival situation, so technically it is not 110% like they just dropped you off in the middle of nowhere with 5 things and now you got to survive on your own. This is all part of a docu-series.
Right.
They have limitations on what they can and cannot kill. Even for that area, even in harsh environments, you can only kill certain animals in order to survive.
Yeah, they were restricted on what they could kill.
The buffalo that he got, or bison that he got, was unfortunately, that one was not on the restricted menu because his location, he got lucky. There was a herd in that area.
Well, hey, luck is a big part of it.
Yes, there you go, muskox. There you go. Yeah, that was an epic kill, Grace. Like legit, that dude speared it, followed it for like 2 hours or something like that, and then ran up to it and stabbed it like 5 or 7 times with a knife.
Hey, more power to him if he can do it. I want to know how he got it back to his camp. Is what I want to know.
In sections over like 3 or 4 days.
Oh wow! Did he smoke it?
Smoked some of it, cooked some of it, boiled some of it, left it in basically a wooden vault. But yeah, it was. He actually had one of the most epic kills out of all, like every season.
I bet they banned people from doing that in the future. No.
Again, it depends on the location and what what you got your fish, game, and wildlife are going to allow you at the time of filming.
Right.
Now, again, mind you, this is all Discovery, so they have a huge contract with a lot of people, so they can get away with saying, "Oh, well, if we kill this, here's $1 million."
Or here's an animal to replace it.
I don't even care. I mean, you're looking at. I mean, even if you're looking at $1 million donations, like, all right, $1 million donation, I can do a lot with $1 million, especially in a park.
It's like that one episode of Dude, You're Screwed, where they dropped Matt in the middle of Africa somewhere, and he ended up being captured by a hostile tribe, and the guys traded a cow for him.
Free ass meat. That's a 2,000-pound piece of meat right there.
Because he was in there technically he had his atlatl that he made himself an atlatl, and they just thought, a warrior that should not have been there type of situation. You got to look that one up. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a survival situation like that, you do run the risk in certain areas of just running across things you would not normally run across any other place.
Yeah. And that tribe he ran across were not modern tribes. They were not connected to any. They were just.
That's essentially, that's what he said. Essentially, Roland made a successful bear vault. And again, that was to keep that damn badger from stealing his damn food.
So whatever happened to Roland after that?
Oh, God. That's, the same thing with everybody else. I mean, look, every winner of Alone has gone off to do survival series, or they become like some sort of like survival instructor. Or on the off chance that it happens, you run across Zach Fowler and you do a couple of team up videos, or collaborations. So, I mean, it really just depends on the particular situation you're in. Woo! Almost burped on that one. I still got daylight, and it's, what the hell time is it? Almost 8:30?
He got quiet.
He's gone.
Apparently, there's been 2 people who did big kills on Alone, besides Roland. There's one other person, but I don't know who that is yet. I'm looking.
Grace reckons that Roland made the only successful bear vault for the musk ox. Others have tried but failed.
Yeah, it's not an easy task to make one of those things. I think it took him like a day and a half, or like a solid day, to make that thing.
Jordan Jonas did a big kill.
Yeah, I think he got one. He was one of, I believe he got the moose. But so here's the ones I picked today. These are goddamn. I can't. Stupid ass. So these are the 2 black peas that are the cow peas that I picked today.
They're
Or at least
tiny.
earlier before the live. I will eat one right now, just so I can actually answer Colin's question, because they are still fairly moist. They taste like every other pea that I've ever eaten.
So they taste good. In other words,
Yeah, it's essentially it tastes like a wet pea.
I'm back.
God,
Welcome
that
back.
Daughter came
saying that
Clay Hayes caught a deer.
Wet
It
pea.
didn't say he caught a deer.
No, what was it from season 3? I think Home Dude caught himself like a 15-pound pike. He was one of the only ones that caught like the largest fish so far on record for a survival series. I think it was something like it. That thing was like I think it was like a 23 or 25-inch pike. The thing weighed like 15 pounds. He was eating that thing for like 3 days.
he just talking that way.
Yeah, Roland does have a wife. He does have a. Oh, Jason! Apparently, your cousin, one of your cousins, got a deer.
No, that's not my cousin.
I'm just
Or
kidding.
no,
It should be like any relations. Nah, we're good.
Isaac Hayes, different story.
All right, Rob, you're gonna have to let me. That is the most random. We're talking about survival here, and he's all, "How did Hitler tie his shoes?" Like, what the fuck? Well, if it's anything like the way I tie my shoes, I like to tie my shoes head up, ass, or head down, ass up.
Laces out.
It'd be awkward to tie my shoes any other way.
No, laces out.
Ah! Gotta love that one too. Just look up. I'm out. My bottle's empty.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
In little Nazis. Little Nazis. Ha 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 ha. But I got the big bottle out of the refrigerator, which, by the way, as you can see, is almost empty too.
You should make something out of those bottles, Cliff, unless they're plastic.
No, they're freaking glass.
So what would you could make out of those?
Nothing, because this glass is too damn thin. If it was one of the bottles, say from before 2000, yes.
Because it looks like if you could fill them up with something solid that would set up, you could make them like bricks or something.
I can fill them up, but the problem is the only ones that really have these ones, they don't have a very thick bottom except for in one spot. I've had some that have had really, really thick bottoms, and then other ones that are just really wine bottle thin, neck thin, or beer bottle thin.
I was like, that big one, the big bottle you have, looks like it could be used as like a brick or something because
Oh, I could. No, I definitely could. If I cut the top of that off in the proper manner, I could use that as a glass.
It's a big glass.
Well, he had to drink his thing out of those.
That would be a 1.75 liter bottle, so almost 2 liters.
You would definitely be drunk when you got done with drinking that one.
I did one time, we'll say years ago. And by years ago, I mean damn near 7 or 8 years ago. I drank half of one of these one time talking to a friend via webcam. Okay. And not doing live stream, just webcamming. And we were just sitting there chatting, and I sucked down half of one of these, and I was still sober. And it freaked him out. Night, Deb. Have a well night. Be well. Be safe. Thanks for sneaking in. Hopefully the phone call won't last too long, and she'll be back. You know who I haven't seen today is Jeff.
Yeah.
Or Cecilia.
Or Evan.
Evan doesn't pop into my chats all that often. He pops in every random once in a while, which is
Or
Nice
Pepper.
little treat when he pops in.
Well,
Like you said, Pepper's kind of the wild child. I mean, even you haven't talked to her in a while.
well, she does message me from time to time. It's just random. Oh, she just sent me a video. Literally.
Cecilia or Pepper?
Pepper.
Oh, that's funny.
Literally today, when we were on, it's at 9:15. She sent me a video of
So, like,
someone doing
15 minutes ago.
Yeah, about 15 minutes ago.
Ooh, I got that. I'm up to 6. I wonder if the foil hats really did kill the live stream, but still, the foil hats was absolutely hilarious.
The thing is, it's her doing it. Can I show you?
Her, who? Wait, what? What? You want to elaborate on that one a little bit? Because you're just like her doing it. I'm like, what the hell is she doing?
It's like a fire baton thing.
Oh, nice.
No, it's a fire baton.
Yes. Oh, nice.
I just need the jungle drums.
Boom, boom, boom.
But this is silent video. That's all I got on it.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Literally, my wild child is doing something cool.
I haven't done stuff like that in
Hold
forever.
on, I got it. You know, overlay the sound with the Bugs Bunny in the jungle, with the two guys trying to eat him, with the music and him talking.
No, I would do the Moana one.
Moana.
Or better yet, Lilo and Stitch.
It's a movie I haven't watched in ages.
Yep.
The amount of iterations they've made on Lilo and Stitch to make that PC over the years is just sad.
Well, there you go. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, she looks like she's having fun. She looks like she's out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, she's got whatever she's at. She got a mirror of some kind.
Yeah, but like the background behind the mirror looks like a cliff wall.
I have no idea where she's at. Like I said, I get random stuff, and this is.
But it also based on the reflection looks like she's in a warehouse.
It looks like it could be I have
A
no
dance
idea what
studio.
I'd
That's
say
outdoors. So I see plants back there.
A little bit better.
Trees.
Oh yeah.
Dance
true.
studio.
She's in Des Moines. That's a park in Des Moines. Yep.
I've done stuff like that before. I was dating a girl that was into stuff like that, but she had the cable ones. You had the 2 cables that you.
That's the fire poi stuff.
The fire dancers.
Yeah, the fire poi stuff.
Yeah.
This she's having fun. That's like you said.
Yeah, those things will go for a while too. Those
that's-
things soak up a lot of lighter fluid.
Thought that you guys might want to see that. That's actually kind of cool.
That was neat. I'm down to 4 people. Everybody left.
But you still got 10 thumbs up.
Woohoo! Dude, I like started the live and then like within 5 minutes I was at like 11 people. I was like, what the heck? 10 or
Well,
11.
I think it was the tinfoil hats. We took them off.
Yeah, I don't know the tinfoil. That was just random because Amanda popped up and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. Because I remembered I was gonna do it last week, but I got sidetracked by doing something else.
Yeah. Well, anyways, the foil I got was 18 inches wide, heavy duty, at 500 feet long.
Yeah, that's the stuff I've got.
Same I got.
You've got that big, almost that 2-foot roll.
Mine's like that
Yeah.
wide.
Where it's 500 feet of aluminum foil.
Yeah, can you imagine the hat you can make with
Mine
that
was
much?
300.
Now I can wrap up ribs and stuff like that, put them in the smokers and the barbecue.
That's the good foil to use as like emergency first, not in the first aid kits, emergency kits for like cooking and shit, because that is some thick foil.
Oh, yeah, we can do the hobo foils now. The hobo patches, packets.
Make the pots out of it. You just fold it in half and then make your pot square out of it. And
Yeah, you just put your potatoes, your onions, and whatever else you want in there. Cut them up bite sized and seal it up and throw it on the coals.
yup.
So make sure you put enough butter in there and a little bit of moisture.
Oh, you're going to get a lot of moisture out of the vegetables and the well, not so much the potatoes because the potatoes are going to float.
It will still burn if you're not careful.
Cliff, did I tell you that I actually was on a Tubi TV?
Tubi.
Yep. It's a website that does a lot of movies, TV, that kind of thing.
That's neat.
Apparently, they have a copy of a video from the 2015 WizardCon in Des Moines, where I was part of the cosplay contest.
Yeah, the one where you actually met the what was it, the artist or whatever of the
Green Arrow, yes.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I've got the video, a link to that video where I'm on it, where I'm on the costume contest. It was like I've never thought I'd be on a website like that, when they're promoting that particular one. So, but they got a very short snippet of them doing that one, and they made comments and stuff like that. They were wanting me to shoot the bow, and no. That was back when let's see, what's his name, the Power Ranger guy.
Which one? Like Generation 1 through 3?
Jason, the first one.
Yeah, Generation 1 through 3.
That was DC,
like
right?
The same ones.
The one that killed himself.
Yeah, that was BC.
B what?
BC?
No clue.
2016 is BC.
His name was Jason something.
Before COVID.
Oh, I don't freaking care about that one. That makes no sense to me. But the thing is, he was actually one of the judges for that.
I'll be back.
All right.
It's also the same year we got to see.
Okay, Arnold.
Stan Lee.
It sucks that you kicked the bucket. I do like the fact that they keep still throwing random cameos of him in the films. Even if it's like digital AI or whatever, they still throw him in there.
His picture, something. Did you know that I think one of the first actors who did this, or even directors, was I think Alfred Hitchcock who did it first.
Throwing cameos in there?
Yep.
Oh, the Zuckers brothers' mom?
Who?
The Zuckers brothers.
Who's that?
They're the ones that did Airplane and a few other movies.
Oh, this is way before that.
Airplane was
hilarious. Their mom was in every one of the films.
I didn't like the Airplane movies, so I didn't watch them.
Airplane was hilarious.
Oh, yes, it was.
A little bit, too much for me. I didn't care for it. But that's my personal preference. If you liked it, that's fine.
It's like everything else. It's all a matter of taste. If it's not quite your bar of hilarity, then no worries. I will straight up say, though, I absolutely hate with a passion anything Will Ferrell's in.
I'm not a fan of Will Ferrell
either. One movie. The only movie I can tolerate him in, Night at the Roxbury's. That is the only film that I can tolerate him in. Everything else after that is crap.
I agree.
Wasn't he in Dodgeball?
No.
Then that's why I like Dodgeball.
Yeah.
He was not in Dodgeball.
No.
No, that one is what's his name? Ben Stiller.
And Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, I'll watch him in any movie. He's good.
I don't think that guy's all that funny either, but
he's better than Will Ferrell. He's better than Ferrell.
The guy who played Will Ferrell's brother in, what was that stupid in Brothers?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, yeah. I don't like him either. He sucks as an actor.
Not the same. Yeah.
But, I mean, that's just, again, that's my personal opinion. And we're not going to go down this road, otherwise we're going to get stuck on this rest of the night.
Oh, yeah. I didn't bring it up.
I know. That's why we're not getting too far into this topic, because we'll be on here for like 2 hours.
Excuse me.
And I just barely started this one almost 2 hours into my life, so I can't believe it went 2 hours and I barely sucked down one drink.
Moderation.
Normally by now I'm almost on my third one.
hard to drink.
Again, I only had 2 Red Bulls.
Apparently, she's at her friend's spinning fire. That she can't make it in tonight, but she's having fun playing with fire.
Well, all right. Pyro
But
child.
She's messaging me on Facebook. So that was cool that she's having fun with that.
Me too, Grace. Me too, because that usually that's a rabbit hole we all get stuck down in. Unfortunately, usually when we start on that one, somebody yanks out the damn ladder and we're stuck at the bottom of the hole.
And the only thing we can do is just keep on going.
Yeah. We can keep digging a hole, but it just keeps getting deeper and deeper.
I can hear the voice of
everybody.
I can hear the voice of Peanut just now when you said that. Digging a hole.
Digging a hole. Nah, digging a hole reminds me of that movie Holes.
There you go. You're talking about movies again.
I didn't bring it up this time.
Was it digging a hole, digging a hole, digging a hole?
I was mentioning ventriloquist dummy. That's all I was doing.
Hole, digging. Oh, God, ventriloquist dummy. That stupid dude on Saturday Night Live. I swear to God, I want to punch that dude in the throat.
Who?
The dude who does all the stupid freaking. Oh God, what is his name? I have it on the tip of my tongue.
Name a part.
Done.
Huh?
Jeff Dunham.
He's the one that does Peanut.
Dude, I don't know. I do not find him funny. I don't know what it is.
You don't like Arthur?
Wisdom is creepy.
Or was it Arthur? No, Walter. You don't like Walter.
Ow.
Everybody thinks that. That's why he did that. Stick about it.
All I ever hear is that stupid Rottweiler with the damn cigar for me to poop on. That's the only That's all I ever hear.
That's the insult dog. That's not Jeff Dunham.
But it's still that's all I ever like. That just I correlate. Amanda's trying.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Are you okay?
Are you in black?
I'm in green.
Yeah, there was a boobster. Oh no, it's green. She's green, man. Oh man, boobster. Boop.
Boop, boop, boop,
Boop.
Oh, my boy.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh.
I think I'm coming down with a cold.
No, can't do. What have I told you? Eat more freaking nachos.
I went to get nacho stuff the other day, but they didn't freaking have any.
So they didn't say you cannot have your nacho cheese.
Cheesy
Yum.
garlic bread flavored Lay's. Interesting. I don't have those ones over here.
I like them.
No, I spent yesterday cleaning the house because my older sister isn't here. And I gotta finish cleaning the house today before she gets back.
Oh, Cliff, I did pick up some steak today.
I thought he said sticks.
Steak.
Ha 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 ha. I swear to God, if you would have told me you picked up some 99-cent steak, I would have freaking been like, where the hell did you get 99-cent steak?
Actually, these were like $1.79. So I would have said $1.79.
Holy shit, those got expensive.
Yes, they did. But these are like, I'm not sure how long these are. I'd have to measure these. But I needed to replace the steaks for my tents. And I picked up 10 of these for just under $20. But they're better than what some of the other ones I had. So I've got some that are that came with another tent that had these.
Ooh, the shit 7L, the freaking 7 shepherd hooks.
Yeah, these things suck. So I put new steaks in with my Big Agnes. I'm getting new steaks in for my Light Fighter 1. And I've got the ones for my French Army Commando tent. So
Cliffy.
Mandai.
Cliffy. I got a question.
Might have an answer depending on your question.
how much paracord will I need to make a 6-meter long dog lead?
Jeez, that's going to take a lot.
Jesus Christ, that's what?
6 times 3.4.
God damn, that's 19 feet?
I need to make a really long dog lead, so when I take the boo-boo out, I can put the longer lead on and he can run around, because he don't have recall because he's an ass.
What sort of braid are you looking at doing? That is
The most simplest one out there.
most
I don't know how
simplest
to
one
do.
I can do, or like just in general, because majority
Just
of everything
in
that they
general.
make leads out of or anything is usually going to be the Cobra lead. You're
Um.
going to be looking at, even at that shit, you're going to need at least 70 feet, 70 to 100 feet.
If I get all of the materials, can you possibly make me one?
I could. I'd have to do a test just to see what my specs would be, but
That would weigh a lot.
I think
I
I
would-
would be able to do a basic mathematical calculation judged based on like this, like a standard bracelet that I make. I can probably go from there. But again, I usually make them fairly thick, so I don't have the standard. So like, wrong side. So we'll do this as I'll have to go. Let me go big screen here, folks, just so we can base on this one. Hopefully, I don't knock over my goddamn beer, because I'll be pissed if I do. So
Hold
this
my
one
beer.
here is just a single wrap. So that's only the two that go on the inside all the way down to the end. Everything I make usually has anywhere between 4 to 6 strands running back and forth on the inside. So that's not really, that particular aspect really doesn't add a lot to the footage mileage or percentage. That's just an additional, in between point A and point B. So if I do a 6-strand or 4-strand, well, actually I don't even do 6-strand. It's usually 8. It's anywhere between 4 and 8. Again, that part is fairly short. It just depends on the length, like you said. So that's like 18 feet times 4, 72 feet just there, give or take, plus the length of the weave on the outside. Shit, I'm probably looking at 200 feet. But here's the thing: if there's ever a situation that arises, you're gonna have 200 fucking feet of paracord.
Well, exactly. That's a lot of paracord. But I don't need it to be like thick, and I've got to be able to roll it up slightly, like, so obviously I can have it rolled up in one hand.
Bundle it.
Yeah.
Now, what I can do is I can make it to where you have multiple points of hold. So instead of having, the like main loop for the lead at the end, you'll have that, but you'll have a lead hookup, not for just the connection point, just where you can hold on to, Booster at like a closer range, so he doesn't, do whatever he's trying to do. So basically, a tight lead hold. I can run that maybe 2-3 feet in, and then run like a weave around that, so you have like a secondary handle.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But yeah, I can do that. But we'd be looking at a minimum of probably 120 to 200 feet.
Can you get that much paracord?
Most paracord, unless you buy them in rolls, usually come in about 100-foot lengths.
So how many do you think?
Anything that comes in a roll is usually roughly 300 to 500 feet.
And how much do we need, you reckon?
Minimum, just so I know I have enough,
200.
I'm probably going to need 200 feet. But I have rolls. I can do a test run, but bear in mind that probably won't be anytime soon. But even based on that, I can still do multiple colors. So you'll have them in sections, so it won't necessarily be 200 feet of one solid piece. I can
Yeah.
run inner core, run until I run out, and then make a secondary one. So I can do it in like 3 or 4 colors if you want.
So if we go, say, 50 feet of paracord, but get 4 in different colors, or 100 feet in one color and 100 feet in another color.
Yeah, I can work with that because I can always weave or bind the cord together in numerous fashions to get so they're kind of connected but not 100% connected. So where they would break off easy if you needed to, or you could just cut them. But it won't be, like I said, it won't be a solid strand end to end where it's just one single piece. Colin's either trying to suck me off over here, he's trying to inhale us, or he's getting tired and about to fall asleep. Everybody left. Where'd everybody go?
I was
Because
actually watching
I'm gonna need a cable, not cable, like a handle as well.
Oh, that I can easily make that into the end of the paracord. That's not even a problem.
And a heavy duty clip to clip onto
That's-
his to clip onto his harness.
Yeah, that one you would just need to say get something like this,
Yeah, yep.
or for that matter, what I can probably do is like the standard chain shackle, which is essentially it looks like the same. It's the same as a chain link, but it has a threaded end on it, so you can slide in there. I can make it with that on the end, so everything's all connected to one piece, and then you just have to unthread it and hook it to his collar, and then thread it, and then it won't come off unless you physically manually take it off.
Or a spring-loaded clevis hitch.
I could do that too, or I mean, even like a standard like rock climbing D-ring that has the thread end on there where it locks in, and then you just slide the sleeve down, and then it threads on there. You could do something like that because most of those are rated for like they'll rate anywhere between like 300 to like 1,000 pounds for something like a climber's carabiner.
I just need something that's not going to break under pressure because he's a strong boy.
Now you should be able to clip it to the car and tow with it.
Yeah, they are I can do a 3/8 inch quick link, or I can do a 1 inch. I mean, it really just depends on what you would prefer. But do bear in mind that those are not necessarily cheap and probably a pain in the ass to ship. But at the same time, I have them here, so I can.
What I do, Cliffy, is you and I will sit down, have a conversation of like, okay, yep, I found this. This is how much it's going to be, and I'll get you to order it, and I pay for all the stuff. Just throw it into your PayPal account, and that way I can
easily do that. That wouldn't even be a problem.
Because that'll be better than me trying to order it, get it to you.
Oh God, that would
save on shipping costs and fucking everything.
That would be a pain in the ass. You buying all the stuff, waiting for shipping to get there, and then having to send it to the U.S. for me to make it. It would be way cheaper for me to buy all the shit here. You just reimburse me, and then I just send you whatever.
Yeah.
And or at least charge you accordingly. And then if there's anything extra, I can make a couple of little bits and bobs here and there, and just send them your way.
Exactly. All right.
But yeah, I can easily do that. Yeah, because the quick links, for the most part, I mean, even the largest quick link down here, you're not looking at what, more than $8 or $10, Jason, for
something like that. Yeah,
I got a bunch of quick links I always carry with me.
It's all right, buddy. We're not going anywhere. Settle down. This is Boo's harness.
Yeah, you sent me pictures.
It's all right. It's all right. Settle down. He's like, where are we going? What are we doing? Surely.
He's thinking he's going for a walk right now.
That's what he has on his lead.
Yeah, see, that's the standard one. I have that on my keychain, but I think honestly the quick link would be a better option
Because
in my opinion.
that's the link.
Yeah, I think a quick link would be better on that one. So I'd probably do the 3/8 inch,
Yeah.
probably the inch and a
It's
half or
okay.
2 inch one,
It's okay.
because you want something that's going to fit in between in that D ring that'll still lock in. I've got some big ones on my truck, but that's for like your standard freaking 1/4 inch goddamn chain link.
Yeah.
So essentially, like what you would have if you're towing a trailer on some heavy duty chain. But yeah, I can. You know what? Actually, I might actually have one right here. I have all sorts of random shit. There's my battery. Surprisingly, I don't have one in here, which is hilarious because I usually have all sorts of random shit. I have some of the most random stuff ever. But I guess I do not have one of those quick links in here. Surprisingly, but not surprisingly. But yeah, I can work with something like that. That wouldn't be a problem at all.
I'd have to go dark colors. Like a dark blue. Maybe a dark grey.
I don't remember if I did it last week or a couple of days ago, but I was doing my paracord reveal for some random reason. I don't know why. I was talking about random paracord projects. It might have been Wednesday. But yeah, I've got 3 rolls of like 1,000-foot paracord, so I got like 3,000 feet of paracord easy.
I was looking at Bankline today at Walmart, and I've never heard of number 21 Bankline. Have you?
I believe that is the standard, like, what is it, 1/16 of an inch for the number 21 bank line?
And this one was the coated Bankline too. So
most bank line is coated just because it doesn't, so that doesn't rot.
no, they had other ones there. They had like a number 14 and a number 21.
For most places, I think that's going to be the standard of what they carry. The standard bank line that everybody uses, the number, what the hell is that? The number
18 or 36.
The number 36. I think that's a specialer, but yeah, you're looking at that's 0.65, 0.065, 6/5 of an inch. Jesus, I can't even in math right now. So that would be, I believe, that's roughly about the same thickness as like 375 paracord.
Well, this was like they had it in white and they had it in green, which I've never seen green before.
I've never seen white bank line.
It's Bankline, but it's uncoated.
I've seen uncoated bank line. I've just never seen it in white. I always see bank line as either comes in like a dark green or like a purplish black.
The one I saw was green, and the other one was white.
And you said that was the number 21. So that's a 200-pound test line.
So people talk about 36, but if you can't find 36, would 21 be fine?
Well, the number 36 bank line is 320 pounds brake strength, and that's 0.85 inches or 0.085 inches.
Right.
Which is even the number 36. The number 36 is thick. It is thick.
Well, the 14 was like 100 pound or so, 150 pound.
They've got 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 60, 72, 96, and 120.
Well, the one I saw was a 14, and it was white.
Yeah, to me, if it's white and 14, to me, that actually just sounds like standard butcher's twine.
Well, it was in the fishing section, so
I would have to check on that one. Yeah, that sounds like it would just be like a basic like butcher's twine, almost. Yeah, no, yeah. The Grace is number 36.
Hmm.
But yeah, I can easily work with that.
Like I said, I've never heard of any other than 36 before, so that's the reason I brought it up.
There
Yeah,
they are.
that's what I just. Yeah, Grace. That's what I was just looking at. Was the connector on that one? Ooh, here's an interesting one. Two-piece Delta quick link, 1/4 inch with your triangles. Well, that is weird. Yeah, no, I can definitely pick up those quick links. Mad easy everywhere.
Yeah, they got one here, number 12 bank line.
Yeah, it's like 86 pounds.
No, that one's 100 pound.
Dying slightly.
Here we go.
There, what goes?
I found the clip right here for her.
Cliffy?
Yeah, Cliff.
Yeah, that looks like, yeah, that's just the standard Cobra braid with an external, so that might have forced. Yeah, I think that's 4 strands only because that's 2 colors. Yeah, 6 foot. Look at the price on that thing. I guarantee they're charging at least, yeah, $50. So basically, so keep in mind, Amanda, that's $50 for 6 feet. You're looking at 18 feet is what you want me to make you? 6 meters?
Roughly?
Yeah. So that's going to be basically, we'll say based on that value, triple that price. So you're looking at 150, give or take. But I'll run a friends and family pricing.
Just let me know what prices you come up with, Cliff.
I take payment in other ways. Just kidding.
Don't live over there, remember, Cliffy.
Pictures exist, Amanda.
No.
I won't make you go through those hoops just for that. But yeah, we can work on a price for that. It won't be a problem.
Awesome.
Yeah, I will find the price on Monday about your getting that thing shipped out.
The vest, yeah.
Okay, Cliff.
Jason.
Go ahead, get ready to type this in. Equestrian panic hook quick release. Yes.
EQUESTRIN. Equestrian. What now?
Panic hook quick release.
Panic. There we go. Quick release. Equestrian panic hook. What in the hell? All right, which version am I supposed to be looking at? Because they've got some funky ass looking ones over here.
We'll pull it up and I'll let you know.
Well, that's the
I'm having
problem.
trouble getting I have a program. Anything that is a sponsor link, I cannot pull up.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah.
So here's what we got. I'm not doing full screen, but here are some of the ones that have come up.
One to the left. That one there.
So it looks the same as that one there.
Yeah.
So the NK Panic Snap 4-inch nickel plated quick release. All right, let's look at that one and see.
I mean, you really have to tug on those really hard to get those to snap. Booster's not strong enough.
He's strong, but I don't think he's strong as a horse.
Yeah.
So let's see what the brake strength is, or because the thing is, you still have to pull that down to lock that in there.
Yes.
If it's that hard to do a quick brake on that thing is going to be a bastard just to lock in on the collar.
It's really easy to put through a D-ring and close it, lift it up and slip it in and release the clip.
Now, would that be a booster be on a harness or would he be on a collar?
Oh, he's on a full harness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that would clip onto the harness.
I've done halters for horses back in the day when I was
That's exactly
younger.
what this is for. It's a lead rope for the halters.
Like I said, I've seen something like that with a halter before. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, you need a couple 100 pounds to snap that.
He's a mini horse.
No, you would have to hang it from a tree and you would have to jump on it to try to get it to snap.
Oh no, Booster. As I said, he might be strong, but he's not as strong as a horse.
That fat ass would jump like 2 feet and that sucker would
Well,
snap.
Mandy, just to let you know, my dad used to have a Brittany, a hunting dog.
Yeah, so yeah,
That
if you click on
snapped
that,
a
bring it up
log chain before.
so
So
everybody can
dogs
see
can
it.
do more than you think.
I have never seen those at Walmart.
It'll be on
Try
Walmart.
a TSC or
You
something
can
like
pick them up
that.
from a Tractor Supply
Right.
store.
Tractor Supply would probably have them,
I've never seen that at Tractor Supply either.
but you're not looking for horse stuff either.
I've walked through Tractor Supply so many times end to end, just bored looking at stuff, and I've
Well, you
never
probably-
seen that in there.
Well, you probably never recognized it either.
That's true. You were because your mind wasn't registering it. at the
Something
time.
that weird, I would have definitely remembered seeing at least once. Now, mind you, I could physically ask one of the employees if they have one of those, and I might be able to essentially see what they got with that. That might be an interesting route, but I think the quick shackle release, I think that one will be a little better. Just in my opinion. But yeah, I will definitely keep that in mind, Jason. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, because I can do it with one hand.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
getting-
that's just part of the spring-loaded aspect of it. I will definitely have to check that out. Maybe next time I go to Tractor Supply, see if I can find one of those. Because if I can grab one of those for $8,
Or even a feed store as well.
that's the funny part. I don't have a lot of feed stores down here. The only one that I knew of, I no longer go to there because the gentleman that used to work there actually works down here off of a Sleda, which I understand you guys aren't going to understand that one. That's basically a road like 2 minutes from my house, and he works. I actually know the store that he works at, which is funny. It's like 5 minutes down the road, but he just doesn't ever order anymore. But yeah, he used to work at a tractor feed supply or a chicken farm feed supply store, not too far from where I used to work. But yeah, he moved down here like 2 years ago. Worked down on this end.
Isn't the college off this letter?
The college? Well, I was wondering if the college is off that road.
No, actually, I don't have any schools. Do I have a school down there? No, I don't have anything.
Oh,
down
Cliffy,
Well, I was just wondering.
Amanda,
I might get you to get some extra paracord and get you, if possible, to make him a collar as well.
that one I would need. Well, it depends on how thick you want to do it. Do you want me to make it as thick as Colin's bracelet, or the one I wear around my anklet, or do you want a standard, basic, like normal,
Hang on.
everyday use, like commercial style sold paracord bracelet?
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
I got mine right here. I can just
Uh,
show you.
The one Colin wears and the one I wear around my ankle are ridiculously freaking thick. Even the one I made for Jeff, which I'm still regretting to this day that, well, I don't really regret it. I just wish I would have accommodated for the fact that I forgot I make those damn things really thick and I need to add an extra 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch.
I would,
I like
if
the mine the way
possible.
That's thick.
Fuck, making it that wide, that's going to be a lot of paracord. I have there's one braid I can do where I can make it about as thick as, well, not exactly that wide. That is what the hell is the name of, there's a braid for that particular width.
Yeah,
But-
Mandy, when you put that on, you can't look down, can you?
Why would I put it on? It's the booze collar. It's your collar.
Actually, you know what? It depends on what I make the actual color out of, because I have a bracelet. I don't know where the hell I've moved it. Normally it's over here. I always have it right where I'm at, so I can actually show you. That
It's in his
thing's
jewelry
about
box.
3 inches wide. And if I can find that, I can try to retrace how I made that one. But then again, I also made that out of Survivor Cord
That's
X.
75 millimeters. Grace.
Yeah, that looks like it's about almost 2 inches.
I don't have a ruler. Doesn't say on there.
Oh, yeah, now it's probably worn off. But yeah, that looks around 2 inches. 2 inches
find-
wide by
I'll
maybe
find a
foot and a
ruler.
half, 2 feet. Just keep in mind, if I make something like that, it's not going to have the same functionality as that collar. It's going to be
Stiff.
I can run it with a D-ring and a threaded connector, so it like sticks together, or like similar to like a shackle. But with we'll say base price altogether, you're going to be looking at roughly 175 to 200.
Stirring Mum's dog up. Oh no, I stirred him up.
What about Darden up?
I stirred Mum's dog up because I had the lead and it was rattling. Alright, it is 5 centimeters wide at the thickest point.
How many millimeters?
I don't bloody know. 500.
That'd be 50.
50.
50 millimeters?
That's going to be what?
I was off.
35 millimeters.
And am I measuring from here or the where it starts on the leather?
You're going to measure from the fold over the buckle.
With
Depending on where the buckle, I can always account for the edge of the buckle.
And it's 60 from where the leather starts.
Yeah.
To the end it is, and you'll have to go a bit bigger because he's a chunky boy. This one is 60 centimeters.
About 2 feet. Let's see, let me do math. 60 cm, 2 feet.
Give me your neck.
Just under 2 feet. 1 foot
Yeah,
9
so
inches.
He's
1 foot
stuck.
10.
He's put weight on. My little chunker.
I bet you that little turd right now thinks he's about to go for a walk because he's getting the collar on there.
It's 23.62 inches.
That's on the last. Can you stop tensing your neck?
1 feet 9.6 inches. So just under 1 foot 10.
No. 60 is
Good
more than that.
boy. Good boy.
Did the thing for 60 cm to
Settle.
feet. 60
Settle.
centimeters to feet is 1.9685 feet.
Go in inches. That way it'd be easier to understand.
Shep, shut up. Come on, back up.
1.96 is 1 foot 10 inches.
Come on.
Well, it says here 23.62205 inches.
So honestly, I would do about 70 because 60. I'm on the last notch for him.
Yeah, so just under 24 inches.
I would add an extra 10 centimeters on top of that. To be
Just under 2 feet, which is about what I figured.
So you're looking at about 70 centimeters.
Yeah, I can work with that. That shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Well, guys, I think I'm done.
I'm getting close to.
Oh, stick a fork in him.
Don't have a
I'm
fork.
going to keep going because I still got quite a lot of this going. So
I got a steak. I can do that.
You take me off large screen, Cliffy.
Yeah,
There
like
you
a steak.
everybody's leaving me. Yeah, I got the disadvantage of not having to go to work in the morning due to other things. Oh, Colin's been staked.
Well, I always like my steak a little bit more medium well instead
So
of
you get that.
well done. But yeah, I will see
Yeah,
you
that looks
guys
a little
later.
pink.
Be well. Love you guys.
All right,
What's
be
up,
well.
Colin?
I'm
I
out of
heard
here.
Bye.
So, goodbye, Jason.
Yep.
You
Bye,
and Molly have a
Jason.
good
Bye,
one. And
Molly.
definitely see you next week.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, live and be
Alrighty.
well.
Slap a rat.
Slap a rat.
Before he left. Now it's just me and the soul snatcher.
Yep.
Where I had like a whole bunch of people. I swear to God, it had to have been the foil hats, but the foil hat shit was funny as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I still can't believe you remembered.
I remembered the week before. I just forgot to do it. But this week, when you popped up, I seen you pop up. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go do something real quick, and then I had to do the foil hat. But yeah, no, somewhere around here, I don't know where the hell it moved to or migrated to. I'd have to find it again, but yeah, I can easily make a collar as wide as his on a thick shackle.
Yeah.
That won't even be a problem. Actually,
Settle down, Cliffy.
Say what?
Taking out. I said, settle down, Cliffy. Taking out your desk.
No. I'm trying to see if I can find that bracelet. Because again, like I said, it's normally wrapped around a container I have over here. I don't know where it went. And I've showcased it a few times on the channel as one of the bracelets I've made. But again, like I said, that particular braid I made using a very, very thick paracord. But if I recreate that same braid in, one of my other cords, I can make that no problem.
Yeah, it
But
can't
do
be
keep in mind-
like the width of it can't be too thick though. Not the width, the
You mean the depth? Like
yeah,
the
the
thickness?
depth.
No, I can account for that. All I got to do is add like an extra inch or inch and a half,
Yeah, okay.
based on the braid if I choose that particular braid. I just, for some reason, I don't know where that particular item went. I've got it stashed someplace. I just don't remember exactly where. It's probably buried in all the crap I have over here. Although, give me just a second to look.
Come here.
I might have it in my car. I don't know. I have shit everywhere.
You're not going anywhere today. Hmm?
Now, I'm going to attack my camera. Fuck you, late. Why you want to cramp on me now? Now, I can even, if you want me to, I can actually put a nylon core in there and then wrap around that, which could make that even sturdier.
Yeah,
That's
yep.
Extremely break resistant. That really all depends on how intricate you'd like me to make it.
The collar, not so much because I don't walk him on a collar.
Yeah, I've got it around here somewhere. I just don't know where.
He wanted to say hi, Grace.
I can still hear you, by the way.
Booster is taking up the whole camera view.
What? That's because he's a fat boy, just like me.
He's not actually. He's lost a few kilos, which is good.
Fatty 2x4.
He's still a chonker, yes. But I've got to keep the weight down because of his back. Because he hurt his back somehow.
I don't know where the hell I put that thing. Normally, I have it wrapped. Like 90% of the time, it's wrapped around a peanut butter jar, which
Is
sitting
hiding.
right there, but I don't know where the hell the actual bracelet's at. Yeah, I'll find it one of these days and then I'll show it. But yeah, that thing is like 2.5 inches wide. Look at the fat bracelet. Fat bracelet. I don't even wear it because the damn thing's too thick.
Well, I haven't been putting his collar on him. Because it's too tight around his neck. I've got to get a bigger collar for him. Yeah, he thinks it's the booster show. Don't you, buddy? You're molting too.
I can maybe work on something that has multiple attachment points. But again, that could be tricky. I might have to buy some random D-rings to work on a connection point. For the collar, I'd have to work on something that would allow for multiple points of connection.
No, all I need for his collar, because all it is to... Oh, his name tag's gone. Hold his name tag and his registration tag.
Oh yeah, that you can easily run on any sort of like key ring, and then just slip it through the paracord.
Yeah. So, well, I have his tags on a key ring.
Yeah.
His name tag's missing off of it.
Uh-oh.
But that's all I need. As I said, I don't walk him with it or anything. It's just to hold. Because if the ranger goes past and your dog doesn't have a collar on or he can't see the registration tag, you can get fined for it. And if by chance he gets out, then people know he's registered and it has all the information on his name collar, his name tag.
I'm surprised you guys don't do the microchipping down there.
He's microchipped. He got microchipped as soon as I got him.
Okay, so then he has all the pertinent information in the microchip.
Yeah, but if he's running around, people seem to look for a name tag with a phone number to ring and say, hey, look, we got your dog, instead of calling the ranger. Some people will take him down to the local vets, and if they do, the vets know Booster. You know, he's been there his whole life sort of thing. So the vets know who my dog is.
Yeah. That's essentially what I'm talking about, Grace, is the connection points, or AKA the notches for the collar. It's similar to like a belt loop or belt hole. Yeah, I can actually integrate that literally into the weave just using a couple of like D-rings.
Yeah, but I'll just use a key ring and thread it through a couple of the things.
Key ring, yes, for the collar, but for the actual physical attachment points for stability so that he can't rip out of it.
Oh, yeah.
You need a D-ring because a key ring is not going to stop him from, if he decides to tug and go, that's going to stretch out and he's going to be gone. I would have to run something similar to, like, I've got sturdy key rings on here. These are like thick key rings, and they are not prone to bending very easily. But when you've got something that's pulling on it, they're gonna stretch, and eventually they will give out. So I can't have something like that as a buckle or like a solid connection point.
Yeah.
So I would need to integrate at least 4 different D-rings or shackle connections. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be. I can work something. I can probably do a small scale version on like a foot and a half, and then go from there for large scale.
Get you blinged out, my boo-boo.
Should not be too hard to do. I would just have to find time to do it. Actually, it might be probably better for me to do stuff like that in the wintertime because it gets dark stupid early over here, and after like 7 o'clock, almost everywhere closes down just because it's dark AF.
Yeah, but that gives us plenty of time to get it planned and get all the materials and
Oh yeah,
because that's
everything
going to
into
be the biggest
dimensions.
thing. Yeah, is getting the materials sorted, the correct materials, and then as you said, the dimensions and how we want it laid out and all of that, and all that takes time.
That it does, and that's also a lot of intricate work. I mean, it's not super like trying to weave some of the other braids that I've seen throughout the history of paracord bracelets. Yeah, that pink and gray one. I've done stuff like that for. Yeah, see the bottom one, the gray and the was it gray and pink or gray and purple?
It was bright pink. It was brighter than that, but because I wear it every day at work, because the dude who made it for me made it too big, so I cut the clips. And I've tied it with leather because he made it too big and it just kept falling off my wrist. And I don't wear the one that Grace got made for me to work or when I'm doing stuff around the house because I don't want to get it filthy dirty. Like it's dirty now.
Yeah, see that pink and gray one, the top one, or the one that's closer to the end of your wrist. That one, that's what I would consider an intricate weave. That's a cobra weave with an additional adornment. The bottom one,
it's just your basic one.
Yeah, that's your basic cobra weave. I can make those 20 minutes start to finish. I can make those in damn near any size.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be fancy. It really doesn't. It's just
the only thing you got to worry about on those one is the connection point. So like where you would have those little plastic buckles or shackles, I guess, whatever they like. So I have, like I said, on mine, I can do this exact same braid. So that is one of the widest braids I've made, and that is a double wide cobra weave. And that is also on a shackle system, which if I truly wanted to, all I got to do is slide this little piece out.
Yeah.
With a little bit of effort, and this whole thing just unravels.
Yeah.
Within a minute or two, I can have, I think it's like
exactly, Grace.
30, 40 feet of paracord.
How thick is that one, Cliff?
I believe this is 1.25 inches. But yeah, I've got that. I mean, that is fairly wide. That's probably as wide as you would need for Booster. He is not going to break this. I have.
Yes.
This is considered
for his collar.
Oh yeah, for his collar. Oh yeah, he's not breaking this. There'd be no way in hell.
So that's smaller than the collar he's got on or got now. But not by much.
You, this collar is probably 5 times stronger than that leather one.
How
Fuck, I almost dropped that in my damn beer.
Go with that then for Boo's collar.
Yeah, he'd be fine in this one. This one would not be an issue. I think this one is 37 feet or 28 feet, something like that. I got to see if I can remember how to even make this braid, because I've had this thing for like 7 years. And I forgot, I don't remember how to make it. So that's another part of the that's another fun aspect of making these bracelets is I would have to remember how to do this braid again.
All right, so instead of going the thickness of his original collar, we'll just do like your anklet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've got another anklet that's just slightly wider than this, but that's also made out of way, way thicker paracord. And I know for a fact I've showcased it numerous times on here. It's a black one. I literally, for the life of me, have no idea where I put it.
I don't know.
which is really annoying. Now I'm about to clean just so I can see if I can find it. And I'm gonna. Unfortunately, yes, it's gonna force me to have to clean stuff to find it, so I can actually send you a physical like picture with like actual dimensions. So I'll set that down on a board that has measurements, so I can actually show you what it looks like on something with actual physical measurement. That way you can see the dimensions for it.
Yeah.
But again, I have no idea. Normally, again, it's usually not that far from where I'm sitting. I used to have that thing just sitting over here constantly, and it was
It's
always
probably just
around.
dropped. It's probably just dropped down somewhere, or it's staring you right in the face, and you just haven't noticed it.
No, I moved a lot of stuff around here one day to clean my floor, and I pulled out like 3/4 of the crap on my and I moved it somewhere.
Oh.
It's in one of my drawers, I think, but the problem is I can't access all my drawers because I got too much crap over there. So I'll find it eventually, and when I do, I'll send you a picture of it on an actual measuring board. I have one of those little green self-healing fabric cutting boards from when I was doing fabric stuff. I
Yeah.
have it on that, so I can throw a picture of that on there, and then send
Grace.
you that way.
Grace asked a question too.
Yes, I can easily weave it looser. It just tends to take a little bit less paracord, but I mean, this is just me personally, just my opinion. I like making these a little stiffer, just due to the fact that you can get more paracord when you do them stiffer. When you do the looser weaves, similar to like what you would get at like the store-bought stuff, so you're paying like $7.99 to $14.99 for those like Walmart brand. Essentially, what she's wearing is those little bracelets. You get less product, but I understand at the same time they're mass manufacturing them, so they're trying to get as much money physically out of the product as they physically can, versus where I'm making these for the reality of if there's ever an emergency, you have the absolute most amount of paracord physically possible.
I
Now,
need
this
it to be.
one,
Yeah, I'm gonna need it to be able to move. So, like when he lays down or he moves his head,
oh yeah,
it's
I mean,
not top. Oh, well, yeah, no, that's
no, I
fine.
mean this thing's got some flexibility to it. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
100% stiff.
Yeah.
It's not
But
like
you've also been wearing that for a long time, though.
It's not like this one. This thing is stiffer than hell. Dead on.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I can twist it.
Nah, that's
but,
a bit.
I mean, this thing is going to go almost like within a minute. It'll go back to its original position. I have this thing tighter than Satan's butthole. This thing is tight. I have
if you could do his collar a little looser than Satan's butthole, that'd be.
Yeah, I can do it the same like this one here. I mean, I look, that's straight, but you can see how that goes limp almost instantly.
Yeah, yeah.
This one where that damn thing, it'll sit there and it'll take about 10 minutes before that sucker looks like a limp wiener.
Yeah, kind of already
and
does.
That's upside down. That thing will sit here for 20 minutes in the exact same position, whereas this guy here, even upside down, I mean, it's a little stiff, but I mean, look at that.
There's a lot more movement to that one.
Yeah. So I think this particular braid set would be the most optimal for a collar because it does have the flex to it.
Yep.
And I don't remember this one. I did not do really, really tight because I was still learning how to do this particular braid versus this one here, which I know how to make this. But like I said, this is almost 30 feet just in this little. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but there's actually almost 30 feet of paracord here.
Yeah. At least I know I'm going to have a lot of paracord if something does go wrong, because his lunge lead, if you want to call it, is going to be long as fuck. And same with his collar.
Yeah, you're going to have, when it's all said and done, once we get everything worked out, you're probably looking at 100, a little over 200, almost 250 feet of paracord at any given time.
Yeah.
So, you will definitely have enough paracord for damn near any shit hits the fan scenario, because I guarantee, 100% guarantee that most bushcrafters don't walk around with 200 feet of paracord. Like, at all, during any sort of given moment.
Yeah.
Like, none of these guys.
A belt paracord would be good.
I have one.
Belt. I need one. My work pants keep falling down.
That one actually.
I've lost so much weight that none of my work clothes fucking fit me.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I actually made one. I was bored one day and I wanted to see if I could make a paracord belt. It is a single weave, essentially like what you're currently wearing on your wrist. The
Like that.
gray and purple, the gray and pink one. The second one,
They're both grey and pink.
Or the dark gray and pink, I guess, whatever the hell. The one you tied with leather.
Yeah.
So essentially, I have a belt with that I actually keep in an emergency food storage bucket. It's actually in the lid, but I made it so it would fit my fat ass. Has plastic buckles, unfortunately, but in an emergency situation, I have an additional, I think that's close to like 60 or 70 feet of paracord.
I just need it to be functional.
Yeah,
as Grace said, it doesn't have to be. You're not there to, for it to be fancy and look fancy. It just needs to be functional.
Yeah, functional, but I'll still work on making it, so it's nice, looks good, and it doesn't look like it was made by some 12-year-old in a basement trying to get, scrape together an extra $20 so he can go, buy a goddamn bag of Snickers.
Yeah, I'm gonna start training Booster for when shit hits the fan. Do certain training with him. I've been looking into it. It's gonna take me a lot, but
the biggest thing really that you're gonna need to train him on is wearing a pack harness.
That and to be quiet and recall, and just like stay by me.
Yes, that is going to take a lot.
They're the main ones. So I'm going to start with one thing, and then I'm going to get him good at doing that, and then I'm going to start on the next. I'm not going to throw it all on him at once because he's only going to get confused, and he ain't. He ain't going to do good at it. So I'm going to just pick one thing to do first, and then once we've conquered that one and he's really good at it, I'm going to keep training him at it. So
recall training is always good. That's probably, I would say that would probably be the most priority. That way, if he's off lead, you can at least get him to come back without any serious hassle.
I've always struggled with it. I've had lessons at the local vet, puppy training. They gave me so much stuff to try and get him to recall, but because he's got such a hyper personality when he sees things, he kind of switches off that listen to the mama and go, oh my God, I'm chasing a kangaroo. This is so much fun.
Yeah, until he gets whacked in the face by the kangaroo, and then he's going to be like, this hurts. I'm not doing it again.
So, recall has never been his strong suit. But I found some new sites and all of that to look at.
I almost kind of want to suggest clicker training, but clicker training can have its downsides.
It's just his breed, Grace. Both of his breeds. If you go by what the breeder says and
if you go by what the breed says, technically, according to society, he's one of the worst dog breeds to own.
Exactly. But he's a pity cross bull mastiff, and they're not hunting dogs. What do you call them, Cliffy? Guardians? of
Yeah, I would
animals,
think it's more of a guard
livestock.
dog than anything else.
Yeah, so they see prey, they go for it. But I wouldn't mind actually getting a DNA test done on him to see what he's actually bred with, because the dad, you can clearly see that he is a bull mastiff cross. He's not purebred bull mastiff, and he's a big dog. The mum, she was a lot smaller than a bull mastiff, because the mum was apparently a bull mastiff cross pitty, but to me, she didn't look like either.
Yeah, because
So
he's got the head shape from a pity, but he's also got a little bit extra in there.
yeah, so it's going to cost me a couple of $100, but I wouldn't mind getting a DNA test done on him to see what breed he is. And that's also going to help me to understand his breeds better with like hereditary
Any sort of
ailments and stuff like that, things that they're prone to. Because at the moment I'm having issues with his ears. I've got to get him back down the vets because he's got another ear infection. And he's so soft and fluffy. Bull mastiffs or pitties, neither are soft and fluffy. He's always fluffy. He's so soft, like silky.
What the hell did I get that in the first place?
But even the vet said, Grace, that it's just his breed. It's just his nature to see something and want to eat it.
That's
Or
what most
chase it.
dogs are, like, regardless, even like during high-end training. They see something interesting and the first thing they do is they bolt and go after it.
When he was a puppy, he was scared of cows. He did not like cows. He's just like his mum. Foxes scared him until a huge fox that was twice his size, bailed him up at the fence. And then he snapped, went all full aggressive. And now every time he picks up a fox scent, he just wants to chase him. And
Well, yeah, it's because now he's bigger than the damn foxes.
no, but he wasn't bigger than the fox that bailed him up at the fence. The fox was twice the size. It's the biggest fox I've ever seen.
Well, yeah, but it's because again, that's because he got in that situation when he was still considered a puppy.
Yeah. Well, he's only 4. He's still technically.
He has that puppy energy, but by dog standards, he is I guess, an adult dog.
Because it's every size. It's 7 years, 7 human years to 1 dog year, isn't it?
It's 7 dog years to 1 human year, or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, if you've had him for 4, that means he's technically an adult dog. He's no longer
Adolescent.
Yeah.
Grace.
It's how they figured out dog years versus human years is, I don't know. It's a weird mathematical probability.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to get the DNA test done and see what he's actually bred with, because that might also help me on how to train him better too.
Well, he's got the pit bull. Like you can clearly tell he's got pit bull in him.
Yeah.
Because he's got that big ass head. Big ass head.
Yep. He's giving me a few black eyes and split lips and blood noses with that one. I'm back in 2 secs.
Do you know how long 2 secs can last? It's terrible. I'm still trying to figure out where I put that bracelet. I'm definitely gonna have to try to clean in here to see if I can't find it. But I know I've shown that bracelet a few times. So you know what? I might take just a brief moment to see. Yeah, you know what? Nah, never mind. There's no point in trying to find it while I'm live, because then technically I'm not really paying attention to the live. I know I have it somewhere, most likely on the other side in the pile of crap I have on my floor. The only problem is I have such a huge pile, I don't know if it's actually in there or not. But I almost guarantee 100% that I've showcased that one a few times. And that is the bracelet that I have on the. That is actually my modified bracelet. I just ran over my bag of chips. That is. That is the modified bracelet that I have on. God damn, I'm running into all kinds of shit tonight. That I have on this particular shackle, on the horseshoe shackle, I guess is what you would call these. But yeah, I have. That's the one that's modified. That I actually have the brass insert, or sorry, copper insert. So the one that I'm talking about, Amanda, has this particular shackle, but the bolt sleeve or the bolt is goes through a piece of, I don't know, I guess that would be half-inch long piece of copper tubing that I have really, really stuck in there. It's like really tightly woven in there, so it even the copper piece doesn't fall out. And I only did that so you can get the bolt itself in and out without having any issues.
Yeah, so it doesn't fall out.
Yeah. Well, no, it's basic. I designed it that way for wear and tear.
Yeah.
Because normally when you wear bracelets like that and it's, fully contacting the metal bracket or any sort of metal connector, as you move around or take it in and out, it causes wear and tear on the actual physical cordage. So I have mine has a piece of copper water line, which I found absolutely to be the perfect size and diameter for the thread bolt. It's just agitating me that I cannot find it. I normally have it right here at all times. And 99% of the time, I have it around a peanut butter jar because for some reason it fit perfectly around a peanut butter jar.
Yep.
Fuck if I know where it's at now. But I guess when I'm done with this live stream, I'll stick around in my freaking corner over there and see if I can't find it.
It'll be somewhere, Cliffy.
I'm almost positive I know where it's at. I just can't get to it because I got too much crap piled over in this corner. I'm almost positive it's on the other side of this thing and all the crap I have on my floor.
Yeah.
But I have to move all that stuff to find it because I've got probably 15 shopping bags and food and a couple pairs of shoes and some other things. And yeah, I know it's over there because the only other two places it would have been normally would have been either right up here or directly on the floor on my peanut butter jar. But my peanut butter jar is actually on the other side of this thingy.
Yeah.
So it's
one of many places.
It's around somewhere. It's definitely not on my pennies because it was either on that jar or one of my larger jars. And sometimes I have it on my water bottle, but my water bottle's down there, and I know it's not sitting on there because I can see it from here. So, well, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to check one quick place. Maybe my dumbass threw it on that. I was hoping maybe it would have been on my storage container, but nah, it's not over there. So that tells me it's in one of two locations. It's either somewhere in one of my shelves or my dresser drawers or buried on the floor of crap.
Could be anywhere then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over here somewhere. I just have to figure out exactly where. You have my jar, my bag of buckles. So I at least have these. And these are my standard shackles that I use to make my paracord.
Stop scratching.
Because everyone's like, oh, make your paracord out of these little horseshoe shackles. And then I found better ones. And I'm like, oh, I can do so much more with these. Because they're adjustable. The standard shackles, like I said, these horseshoe shackles is what they call them, is it's kind of a one size. You have to essentially make whatever you're making out of these to fit the exact specs because there's no adjustability.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this guy here, which is it's considered a U shackle, and then you have this connector piece here, which, as you can clearly see on my big ass forehead, the three adjacent adjuster holes. So you can either do really loose or super tight,
Yeah.
depending on the size.
They're good.
So I have a whole bag full of these things. Them damn things are expensive too, by the way. They are not cheap.
But they last.
I've been wearing mine longer than Colin has been wearing his, and mine is on my foot, essentially around my ankle. So that thing gets constant wear and tear and movement.
Yeah.
And I still have majority of the paint on mine. Colin's almost has his completely worn off.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is hilarious because he's had his less time than I've had mine. I've had mine probably 3 times longer. But it is what it is. But yeah, I can easily work with something like that. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let me sit you over there because you're bugging me. I can even work it into where you could hang a light from his collar so you can actually see him at night. But
he doesn't camouflage at night though, because he sticks out because he's so white.
Yeah, he still has his black spots on there.
Yeah, that is true. Just get like a little, a little light.
Yeah, you just need something like a little tiny little dog light. They make them. They sell them at a lot of sports places. They sell the little tiny little click light. You just push it and it just, it'll stay on for at a super, super low dimmable level for hours on end. Sway, don't lose your dog in the dark. I did not see Doug tonight. Damn Floridians. I know a few people in Florida. Yeah, I just realized I did not see at least 4 people tonight. Did not see Doug. Did not see Rob. Saw Deb. Who else didn't I see? CR I knew wasn't coming. Did not see Cecilia.
No, I messaged Cecilia before.
I think she's just having issues with internet because she said she's been having some really bad weather.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if her just not showing up was due to inclement weather. Me, I was kind of spotty.
She could be sleeping. She could have finally had a good night's sleep.
In like the history of sleep.
Yeah.
Actually been sleeping. That would actually be nice to know that she finally got some sleep.
There you go.
Yeah, standard. Yeah, it's like a little dog light. Why is that on a stuffed animal though?
Because it's a video. I'm guessing it's just to show. Walmart. I don't own a Walmart.
Nothing is really lost. It's just misplaced. I know where majority of stuff is in my room. It's just a matter of digging through crap to find it. I mean, the color itself, you can just put that. It's easy as adding like an S beaner to like the inner strand to hang it off of, and then go from there. Or adding, say, like a key ring loop, and then just clipping the light to that with.
You can get them from Target. Nope.
With with something like that. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, because that already comes with a clip similar to this, and then you would just clip that onto any sort of attachment point for the collar itself.
It's discotheque though.
Yeah, those are the Night Eyes little lights, and those things actually last a good I think they're like 8 or 10 hours on like the lowest setting. But yeah, Mike can easily. I mean, buying a thing of D-rings are fairly cheap. I think you can get like a bag of 4 or 5 of them for like $8 or $10. Like they're fairly cheap. But these are all like stainless steel, so Again, it's
Stainless-
a matter of
Isn't stainless steel better though?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want galvanized. Galvanized tends to rust. Stainless steel is rust has a higher rust prevention rate, and it looks better.
Stop scratching your ear.
Shackled. What the hell?
These rings here are stainless. They were made out of stainless steel bolts.
Yeah, see, this is stainless steel here itself. Yeah, that looks like it's actually made out of tungsten.
No, it's a bolt, stainless steel bolt.
Oh, okay, so it's like a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch bolt that somebody shaved down as a ring.
My granddad made. Mum, this one didn't fit Mum because Granddad made 2 for Mum, and this one didn't fit Mum, so she gave me that one. And this one, which is a lot thinner and a lot more worn, is actually my dad's wedding band.
Okay, so he made his own rings.
My granddad did, yeah. So Granddad made this one for my dad.
So to me, it sounds like your granddad either had really good hand-eye coordination, or he had a metal shop.
Both.
Gotcha. Yeah, because you can only do something like that if you have really good hand-eye coordination and a lot of time and effort on your hand, or you have a machine shop and you run that on a lathe.
Yeah, he used to do woodwork and metalwork.
Okay, so yeah, so then he had all the equipment for something like that.
Yeah. But that one from Target, it's rechargeable. Choose from colors of red, green, blue, or white. A push on and off button, durable, weather-resistant body, secure stainless steel carabiner clip. Recharges approximately 2 hours using a micro USB cable, not included, and it runs for about 5 hours.
Yeah, that's actually still not bad. Because I mean, in all honesty, you're not going to sit out there for more than that walking your dog in the middle of the night.
And it's $18.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I know they make some better ones, but I believe that's just the standard Night Eyes one.
I just need a standard one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the Spotlight for the doggos. There's the Moonlight one.
Oof.
You can get the one that kind of looks like a glow stick. They make glow stick ones.
Far out.
Amanda, don't die. Amanda, don't die. Amanda, don't die.
It's Boo Boo's fur, man. He's molten so bad.
Ooh, I have something similar to that. Bug light ones are actually kind of cool. Oh, they actually have a whole bunch of variety of the Spotlight ones. Just depends on which variety or which version you would like. But yeah, something like that you can easily integrate. That wouldn't even be an issue. I've got stuff that'll last longer than that, and twice the price, unfortunately. But
yeah, but if it's gonna last twice as long, it's like the clips. I'd rather pay that extra money to you to get a good clip that's gonna last than going with a cheaper option and it breaks within a year.
Yeah. No, if I'm doing anything, I'm going to do it out of stainless steel. So I'm going to be making it out of stuff like this. Not this particular item, but out of a similar material. That way you wouldn't have to worry. But that thing will last you shit. To be dead honest, Booster will probably die before you wear that out. And you may or may not be using that for the next dog. That's how long that will last.
I've got my other dog. Oh, far out my knees. Buster, my other dog. I've got him. Oh. So this was Sasha's original lead.
Yeah, standard choker collar style.
No.
Oh
Well,
no,
yeah,
that's actually
kinda.
just a chain lead.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
a
her.
short lead.
That's her original lead. I had her 15 years, and I got that when she was a pup, and she's been gone 4 or 5 years now. For 5 years. And this one, which they don't sell anymore, which I want to get fixed because my ex's dog chewed the leather and fucked it. But this was his original harness. And this thing's been in the rain, hail, shine, because he was an outdoor dog. He loved being outdoors. We took him everywhere. But this leather harness had lasted him. Got it when he was, I think, 7. So that lasted him 8 years.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah, that
used
dog
this.
would have been like 47, 50 years old, technically.
Oh, he died when both of my dogs died just shy of, well, they got put down, shy of 15. They lasted a long time.
That's an old dog.
Yeah. But this harness was the best thing, and he was a lot stockier because Buster was a Bull Mastiff Ridgeback, and he was a lot stockier than Booster. And it lasted forever for him. But I lent this to my ex because he had a Irish Wolfhound.
Ooh, damn, that's a big dog.
Yeah, and
That is
it
a
fit
big dog.
him really well. But he left it hanging up when I asked him not to, and he chewed the leather. And
Let me tell you, hold on.
but it's a full piece of leather. It's one piece.
Yeah, that you can actually probably fix that yourself, Amanda. You would just have to cut those rivets off. Essentially, what that looks like is it looks like it's about a 28-inch belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to drill out or sand off the rivets and then just re-rivet that back on there.
But I've got all of their stuff. I haven't gotten rid of any of their stuff, to be honest.
Oh, no, you don't want to because that has sentimental value to you.
Yeah. But it'd be nice to have something for Booster that's going to last him. And if I do decide to get another dog after, then I can use it on, because I always go for large breeds. I don't like little breed dogs.
No, I can't stand ankle biters. The closest thing I would ever get to an ankle biter for personal preference, only because I really want one due to an anime, would be a Welsh Corgi.
Sasha was a red heeler staffy. She's the smallest dog that I owned. She was the best mouser. But
even red
Sasha,
heeler, you're looking at. Yeah, see, that's. Oh, what the hell is my sister's dog's? Freaking boxer, not a boxer, Oh my god, what the hell is the name of that damn dog? Fuck, my brain just shut off all of a sudden. It's terriers.
Yeah.
So they're roughly about the size of a terrier, but a terrier has a shitload of energy. I think out of most dog breeds, aside from puppies, you're looking at for energy wide you're looking at for like high end energy dogs. You're looking at there's like 4 dog breeds that have the highest amount of energy. Terriers, because them damn dogs, they did. I could spend 40 minutes throwing a damn thing back and forth with my sister's dog, and that shit he would never. Yeah, definitely has
She's
that
old.
terrier like size to it.
Yeah, that was the day before I had her put down, she had a growth in her back, or she had something wrong with her back, and she couldn't move without yelping, and it wasn't fair on her to keep her alive.
Yeah, she probably would have needed solid medical treatment in order to deal with that.
We were giving her solid medical treatment, and even the pain meds and everything else was not helping. And she was just, every time she moved, she would yelp, she would spin around, she would drop to the ground. And it's like, nah, it's time. But she had a pink Harney.
Oh, yeah.
Pink camo. That was the day that I got her put down. But
Oh, that's sadness.
she was a rescue, and Buster was a rescue. Booster is the only dog that I've actually gotten from a pup that wasn't a rescue, and I paid $700 for Booster.
Was that 700 Australian or 700 USD?
700 Australian.
So that's what, like, I think that's like 650, 600? I can't even English. Let's see, 700.
Yeah, exactly. I as I said to my mum and my dad when he was still alive,
Damn, close to $500.
I'm going to do everything in my power to try and help her out. But at the end of the day, it's her health and how she's feeling and how much pain she's in as to whether or not I made that decision. And we were just sitting there, and she come up for cuddles, and she just started yelping, and my sister had to grab her to hold her still, and she was just yelping and shaking in pain. And I looked at Carrie and went, no, it's time. So I rang the vet, and we had a day with her.
Yeah.
And I had her put down. And Buster, he had a huge growth that was pressing into the side of his spine, and it grew into his spine, so they couldn't even surgically remove it. And he was sound of mind. He wasn't in any pain that we noticed, but his back legs kept giving out on him. And I walked outside, and he was having a poop, and he ended up just falling into his own poop because his back legs gave out. And
to me, that sounds like some sort of like tumor or like a cancerous growth.
Yeah. So then I made the decision then as well. It's like, and that was harder because he was sound of mind, like he wasn't in pain. And he was just so happy, and it's like, but there's nothing they can do, and I'm not going to let him fall over in his own poop and fall over all the time. So
yeah.
it's like, no.
I mean, I understand the connections between, animals and, pets and all of that, but there's got to be a point in the animal's lifespan or, during that time frame that at some point you just got to be like, it's more humane to put the dog down than it is to continue to let it suffer for, numerous years just so you can spend more time with the dog.
Exactly.
I mean, I would think that would be no different than,
And you have to be there for them with their final breath. That's one thing, as hard as it is, they've given you all that love and happiness, and they've given you everything. The best thing, honestly, is to be there with them, talking to them, as hard as it is, talking to them when they take their final breath.
Yep.
It's not nice. It shattered me both fucking times, but I was there with both
I
of
can
my
understand that. I've had something similar throughout my years, but me personally, I have disassociation issues. So after a certain point, it's just like, just me personally. I'm not bad mouthing anybody on here that's lost numerous pets that have had like absolute 100% connection, like to the equivalent of like if your mom just suddenly just kicked the bucket and just took a shit right in front of you, and you have to deal with that loss. I have small disassociation issues where if something dies around me, I'm just like, Well, that sucks. I guess I'll just go about my day and continue because, I mean, at this point, you can't really do anything about it. But yes, I do from a, understanding or standpoint. I know where everybody's coming from. I've had that problem before. When I was a kid, I had a litter of when this house was still being built. Before
Mm.
we actually had physical landscaping around the doors, my front entrance used to be a pallet. I shit you not, it used to be a pallet. Was the walkway of my entryway at this house when I was a kid. We had a dog at that time. That one kicked a bucket. I remember it was a black dog. I don't remember what the breed of the dog was. I just remember it was black. That dog died. And then we had a random stray cat that had kittens on our property. Had about, I think it was like 6 or 7 kittens.
Aw, kitties.
I had a particular favorite kitten. It was it was this little orange one. My sister killed it, closing the door, snapped its neck, and I
Oh,
watched that cat suffocate to death and die right there. Which was at the time, as you know, as a 5 or 6 year old, that was devastating as all.
traumatic. Yeah.
Yeah, was a little detrimental. It was not exactly fun. I probably cried, for dead honest, probably about 2 days, like on and off, just because I was sad. My sister, and it was by no fault of her own. It was 100%
Freak accident.
She was coming in. The cat was trying to come in at the same time. She did not know that as she closed the door, and at the time, we just had standard wooden doors. They're not the ones that we have now, because fuck, heaven forbid, each one of my doors is a solid oak, well, sectional solid oak doors.
Yeah,
But the damn door itself weighs like 80, 90 pounds. Fly. So I have 3 of those doors. But again, it was just a standard, store-bought wooden door for that particular size door frame. She was coming in one day. The cat was trying to, squeeze in, and she just happened to close the door on the cat's neck. It happens.
yeah. A freak
I
accident.
still remember that. Even to this day, 43 years later, I still remember that day. What, you got a damn cat now coughing up hairballs?
This booster is shedding so bad.
He's a short hair.
He's not short haired. Baby, come here. What's this?
Is
Come on,
he
bro.
is he categorized as a medium hair dog?
Come here. Come here. Boo, come.
Oops,
Come here. Come.
Can't even hear me.
He's short on the top. Here you go. Sorry, I teased you. He's short on the top, short on the legs, but the back of his neck, down like a ridge line down his back to his butt is.
Yeah, so he'd be considered a medium hair.
But he's shedding, like you just pat him.
God damn, you need one of those cat gloves
He's
when pet his
shedding.
ass. I would say take his ass out and hit him with the vacuum, the blower, or like a leaf blower, but he'd freak the hell out.
He hates vacuums. Absolutely hates them.
Need
But
to hit
yeah,
him with an air hose.
he's short haired on his legs and his head, but around his neck, the
So
back of
medium
his
hair.
neck, and down his back, he's medium. But he's so soft.
Well, yeah,
Like
because he's a fat boy.
He's silky. Oh, yeah, my boy. He's silky soft.
Booster's a fatty.
He was 48 kilos last time I weighed him.
Damn, like 60, 70 pounds,
You did, my boy.
give or take. I suck at math conversion, especially when it comes to pounds versus kilos. But
So do I.
to me, it sounds about 65, maybe 70 pounds.
I will check. That's another reason why I want to do a DNA test on him. I want to know where he got his softness from.
Goddamn cotton pillow.
Yeah. Sorry, little man. So 49 kilos is 108.27 pounds.
Goddamn, I was off by a shitload.
Yep. So he's
That's
over
almost-
100 pounds.
That's almost double. So basically, it's 1 kilo is 2 pounds.
2.20.
Okay, so yep. Okay, if my brain actually decides to remember that, so that's 1 kilo is 2 pounds. I might be able to actually remember that despite being slightly drunk.
He's a little chunker. A little chunky chunker. Yes.
Yeah, but for a dog his size, that's actually about a standard weight.
Hang on. What?
Everything cold. Do you need anything?
No.
Yes.
No, I'm all good. Apparently Carrie's in Coles.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, see, so it's basically a 2-to-1 ratio, is what Grace is telling me. So I will essentially try to remember this at one point, but to be honest, folks, or for the like 4 people that may or may not be here, myself, Amanda, and Grace, because everybody else decided to quit me today. I'm only
Yeah.
going long because I don't have to work in the morning. I don't have to go to work until 3 p.m. tomorrow, so I'm gonna get up, might eat breakfast, maybe, which is gonna be really weird because I've never eaten breakfast on a Monday. Oh, that's gonna be so fucking. Wait, what's today? Tomorrow, sorry. So I've never eaten breakfast on a Sunday. I might actually get my ass up and go to Whataburger and go get a goddamn breakfast meal. Plug it.
I used to not eat breakfast, but then I started working my ass off every day and I was burning out because I wasn't eating properly. So now I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I don't. It's really weird. Even as a teenager, once I got past like 14 or 15, I just stopped eating breakfast.
I never used to.
I would just take my ass a bagel with some cream cheese in the morning, and I would literally eat that on the way to school, and then I wouldn't eat any. I shit you not, I'm so lazy, or like I don't know, it's just been like an eating habit. But even when I was a teenager in high school, the most amount of lunch I would eat on average was like a can of SpaghettiOs, and I would literally I had my own can opener, and I would eat that shit just right out of the can.
I have porridge and honey for breakfast. And then I have like a microwave meal for lunch or a sandwich.
In junior high, I used to just eat a bagel and cream cheese. And then
In high school, I used to have a coffee and a muffin from the cafeteria. And then I used to have either a sandwich or a pizza or something for lunch. But no, it'll be interesting. Because I noticed once I actually started eating properly, I started losing more weight pretty quickly. Like I didn't plateau at a certain weight and just stay there.
God, I wish I had that problem. I honestly 100% miss the days where I could not get my ass above 165.
I was high 70s, this is kilos, when I was with Thingy. And then I started like working my ass off with work and getting more work. and now I'm down into the last time I checked, I think about the 60s, mid 60s.
Now that's 60 kilos?
Yeah. About 65, I think, last time I weighed myself.
Yeah, so that puts you at like what about roughly 145 or 148? Because I'm looking right now because I just did the conversion for myself at 165 or 165 pounds. It puts me at just under 75 kilos, and that was my high school weight. I shit you not, Amanda. I could neither gain nor lose weight for like 6 years.
143.7 pounds.
Yeah, 74. Yeah, about 140. I gotta eat something at some point. Fuck it. It's 11. Jesus Christ, only 10 o'clock. I'm still. There's only 3 people watching, and I guarantee those 3 people are you, me, and Grace.
Yeah. But I do have to head off in about 10 minutes because I gotta get the rest of this house cleaned.
Yeah, Grace, I was the same way through almost all of high school. I peaked, I shit you not, in junior high, probably like my freshman year at 6 foot. I weighed 165. I looked like a goddamn stick. And I could neither, I even had weight training class and 2 gym classes, and I still could neither lose or gain weight. But I had, funny as it sounds, I had skinny man strength. Like
I'm getting stronger.
Only because you're working like 12 hours a day.
Between 8 and 10.
12 hours a day. We're gonna call it 12 hours a day. Unless you're on the tractor, in which case that's only 6 hours, because
No, this is on the chainsaw, clearing logs and limbs and stuff out of the bush and whippersnipping.
That's actually a workout. I know there's a lot of people that be like, oh, you lugging around a chainsaw is easy. You just push it to a tree and that's it. Nah, there's a shitload of effort that you got to use a chainsaw to cut through a tree.
Yeah, but then it's not only that, it's cleaning it up and making piles and all of that as well.
Grace, politely tell Michael I hate him because I'm 43 and I have been struggling to get to drop down to 200 pounds. I wish I was at 185 right now. But then again, everybody on here would think I'm anorexic, which base weight for my size and my body build, I should be around 180 would be the ideal or optimal weight setting for my frame. Ooh, Michael's 2 years younger than I am, and he's 185. That sucks. But he's also 2 inches taller than me. Fuck. And man, I gotta lose like 40 goddamn pounds. I hate you. Politely tell Michael that I hate him. Just in general, tell Michael politely I hate him for being. But here's the biggest question: is Michael a smoker? Because I do hate to say this, but that also can determine whether or not at certain ages will determine your weight. I am not a smoker. I do not do a lot of carbonated drinks anymore. So that's 8. Are you rolling a smoky?
I am. I only smoke rollies. I don't smoke Taylors. I hate the taste of them.
I just hate this. I just hate the taste and flavor of smokes.
I'm getting there. I'm only purely doing it because I crave a smoke. I'm starting to not enjoy it anymore.
It's an addiction to taste.
Like but I'm not enjoying the taste so much. So
then stop doing it. If you're not enjoying the taste, then don't do it.
Yeah, but I turn into a raving, nasty, groveling lunatic when I try and give
You're a
up.
goddamn ginger. Shut up.
Shh. Leave me alone.
I would, but it's entertaining to torment you.
Thanks, Cliffy.
You're welcome. Gotta try to make everybody's week. See, yep, there you go.
I've cut down on drinking soft drinks, and I figured out also, Cliffy, because I was going through these sweet tooth spells, like where all I wanted to do was eat sugar and drink soft drink and that. But it's because my vitamin D was low.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Amanda, but your vitamin D is going to be very low for a long time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
My iron, I got rechecked when I went in because I thought I had mumps, and I had all my iron levels and all of that come back, and the proper level what they're meant to be, the something range.
You'll get it eventually, but for now, your vitamin D is going to be very low.
Oh, shut up, Cliffy.
Oh, there you go. Now you got it.
Ding, ding, ding.
I see the light bulb finally turned on.
Shut up, Cliffy.
Grace got that. She's laughing her ass off over there.
Fuck's sake. Why did I not pick up on that?
Oh shit! It only took her like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure it this way: if I can make you laugh at any given moment, that's a better day than anything else.
Exactly.
I think that's the reason why you still pop onto my lives more than anything else, is because you know damn well somewhere along the lines I'm gonna be making you laugh your ass off.
Yep.
Yeah, even Grace light bulb moment.
Light bulb. Fuck's sake! How could I not pick up on that?
That shit was one of those like low glow hallway lights, and then all of a sudden somebody flipped on the main light.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now I know what's going on.
Oh no.
I can make anybody's day. It doesn't matter. You could be having the worst day of your life, and somehow we'll make you laugh and turn your day from an absolute goddamn monkey shit to the face to laughing your butt off. Somehow.
Yep.
How the hell did I glue the damn table?
Yeah, I know, Grace. I know.
She is a ginger.
I'm not denying it. I'm not. Well, technically I am now, but I never used to be ginger.
You're an Australian. There's no way in hell you never used to be a ginger.
I was blonde. I was actually like a mousy blonde. I was never ginger. It's not until I stopped dyeing my hair the pink and let my hair grow out that I started going freaking ginger.
How the hell is that like possible? Because isn't the background of like most, well, I guess that's Europeans are blonde, but that was British colonies. What like?
Well,
what
my dad was Scottish, part Scottish, and he was a ginger.
Fuck.
But I always had, like when I was a kid, it was always light blonde to platinum blonde hair.
So I had that same goddamn problem.
Started like darkening up to a mousy blonde, but then I started dyeing my hair the magenta color. And once I decided to stop doing that because I no longer needed to do it, all my natural hair that comes through now is a ginger.
That's weird. That is really weird.
So yeah, I never used to be ginger.
When I was a kid, my hair was like straw blonde, like blonde AF. And that was only because of my European heritage. Most Europeans are blonde as hell.
Yeah.
But my mom's side of the family, Spanish, they usually have anywhere between, dark, like light brown to like almost black. And as you can see now, I mean, the glow, like if you look at the highlight looks blondish, but you can clearly see my hair is brown as shit.
Hmm.
And that didn't start turning that color until I was in my mid-20s.
Like I've still got blonde arm hairs and all that, but my hair, it's gone. It looks pink because of the wall and the curtains.
You know, I was gonna say I can still see a little bit of like the highlight red in there, but
No, it's just because of the curtain and the wall. Because if you look at it,
yeah, it's got that slight blonde tinge to it.
yeah, but my regrowth.
Damn, I should put my hat on. She gonna try to steal my soul.
My hair's all fluffy because I washed it last night.
Yeah, mine will. Like the reflection when I wash my hair, this shit almost goes back to like my original blonde roots. But you're not gonna see, you know, like when you, like women, I hate to say this, when they dye their hair or whatnot, and then their like color starts to, you know, as the hair grows, you start to see the original root color.
Yeah.
For some reason, mine does not do that. When I wash my hair, it goes like this light blonde, like between blonde and brown, which is really odd. And then for like 2 days, it'll be like that. And then it starts to turn this like shiny brown. I've got weird hair, and yeah, I'm also weird in general. So, I mean, I wasn't weird. And, oh, damn, nobody's here watching me. Fuck you guys. But, yeah, we
Alright,
probably
I've
should
got
wind this down.
Yeah, I've got to head off. I've got stuff to get done.
And I'm at like 4 hours. I wasn't even trying.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, Cliffy. Thank you for having me up.
No problem, Amanda. Thank you for joining me. And you have a wonderful weekend. And I will definitely see you next week.
That you will. See you later, Grace.
Be well, be safe. Don't do anything I would do.
Don't leave him much, then, does it?
Bye. Laters. Alrighty, folks. On that note, we're going to be ending here shortly. Grace, thank you for sticking with me this entire time. Much appreciated. Same with Amanda. Love you guys. Or, well, I should say love you ladies. Shocking that Deb didn't return, and unfortunately, we did not see Cecilia this week. It is what it is. But anyways, once again, thank you all for joining me. This is going to be Fox Outdoors signing off. Be well, be safe. You guys have a wonderful week.